Yeah. So we're at chapter 2, and we're gonna get into it. Yes, thank you for the controls. Last time on the Casebook of Arne, I don't want to be here. Last time I, Lynn Rainweb, went after my father out of the worry when he went walking at night. I eventually lost sight of my father, but then heard screams, and when I ran over... Wow, I already did this, bro. I already did this. But at least you get pictures now, so y'all can look at the pictures. Because I didn't have to explain the whole thing. They were recapping it anyways. I encountered the corpses of a man and a woman and a suspicious person. I frantically ran away, and for some reason, I wandered into Lugenberg, the town non-humans call home. Wow, how mysterious. And there I met a so-called heinous vampire, the great Arne Tot. Art by Lynn Rainweb. Hold on, is this supposed to be me? And also, the mirror boy who cried wolf Zissy. Art by Lynn Rainweb. Utterly unrecognizable. Yeah. Since Lord Arne works as a detective, I requested he investigate my father. And lo and behold, there was a headless corpse in father's room. You're blocking the view. Oops, sorry. The headless corpse wasn't actually father, but my father had indeed been killed in a secret room. So will we be able to discover the one behind father's murder? The Casebook of Arne starts now. Could you not just do this segment without me? Hey, you get back here. They're so cute. Oh, hey, here we go again. Let's go! Again though. Turn the volume down. It's just like, nope, we're gonna blast this out. There we go. Hey, the other song is coming. Here we go. Ready? And here we go. Hey, yeah, let's jam out again, cause this one's really epic. Yeah, and woo. Dance, yeah, woo, okay. Super fun. That's the third time I've done that. I am not lying. That's the third time I have jammed out when I heard this song. Oh my lord. If y'all could see me. If y'all could see me right now. Okay. Now, what shall we do? Former heinous vampire private detective. Attitude 5 stars. Height 1 star. Ability 5 stars. Arne Tot. Wait until we find out this is secretly a Vocaloid game. probably searched the crime scene, right? Only daughter of the Rainweb family. Nobility, 5 stars. Eagerness, 5 stars. Curiosity, 5 stars. Lynn Rainweb. That's one option, I suppose. Then let's get there quickly. If the police arrive, we might not be able to move as freely. Well, sounds fine to me. Okay, I'm off. Hiya! Hey, hold on. We just left. Hey, what's up? That's one of the maids. That's Diana. No dice. Truly, Lynn Rainweb, does your idiocy know no bounds? I never expected Diana to be an outstanding guard right outside my room. A devious trap indeed. How is that a trap? It sounds like they want me to stay in my room until things get sorted out. She was worried about me getting knocked out, too. Oh, don't forget to follow Colin for more Twitch streams. Heck yeah. Hi, Mevox. Oops, my bad. He is now Meox. Hello, Meox. I figured that wouldn't work, but I didn't think it would be this bad. I suppose I should lend my aid. Please do. But, would it be more interesting if I helped you or didn't? I've got to convince Lord Arne to assist me. Cutely, politely, or we're gonna do politely. Lord Arne, whatever it takes, I want to find my father's killer. And if I'm to do that, I can't be getting stopped in my tracks by something like this. Please, lend me your strength. What's this all of a sudden? That was my intention from the start. Huh? I mean, it's because you said I wonder which be more interesting. Which is why I say leave it to me, I'll make this more interesting. Oh. What was that you just did? Okay, so he looks like a kid right now because when he's low on blood or doesn't have a lot of blood in him, he turns into a kid because apparently he lost 8 of his hearts. So he only has 1 of the 9 hearts. So they call him him and the Mirror Boy. They call him the 1/9 vampire because he only has 1 heart out of the 9. And so he doesn't have all of his powers and all of his abilities and stuff. And so he can't stay as an adult. So the only way he can turn into an adult is by drinking blood. So that's why he looks like a kid right now in this one. It's because he ran out of blood pretty much. So he has to drink more to become an adult. What was that you just did? I believe you're aware of my unique power to spread disease. Of course I am. The reason Nuentot is so heinous, the unblockable cheat move. Evilly, bloodedly, destructively, Nientot. Are you done? Sorry. So what about that dangerous ability of yours? But wait, don't tell me you just used it. Well, if I were to kill everyone, the culprit would inevitably die as well. I don't want a resolution like that. It was a joke. No need to fret so, Lynn Rainweb. Unfortunately, I lack that kind of power now, and even if I had it, I lack the motivation to use it. In addition, my ability to spread disease has changed a bit. It's changed? The ability to spread rumors, that is my forte now. Sounds like an exciting ability for gossiping housewives. Did you say something? No, nothing. So basically what changed is what you spread. Both diseases and rumors are perceivable things that spread after all. Well, that's how I think of it anyway. In truth, I'm not really sure why it's like that. How mysterious. At any rate, now you'll be fine. Go forth once more. You haven't told me what kind of rumor you spread, though. You'll find out soon. Go on, be off. Okay. And run! Oh, and run! Haha. If I hold shift, I run faster. Mistress Lynn, I've already told you, but please stay in your room. Gentle and scatterbrained maid, chores, 5 stars. Athletics, 1 star. Smile, 5 stars. Diana. to go to Father's room. Why would you... Wait, don't tell me. Mistress Lin, I've heard a rumor that you've been quietly solving all sorts of cases. So it really was true. The detective beauty of the millennium. The very reincarnation of Sherlock Holmes. So then now, you're saying you plan to take on solving the Master's case as well? What kind of turn of events is this? In that case, I've left no choice. Please, go right ahead. I appreciate it. No, anything for a great detective, Mistress Lin. Oh, I suppose that means there isn't any reason for me to be here, is there? I'll be in the dining room then. Do call for me if you need anything. Thank you very much. I think Lord Arne's got some explaining to do. Wait, though. Let's just go. Hey, things got weird, kind of weird out there. Supremely effective, isn't it? No, hold your horses. Why am I a great detective? Because I figured that would give you more freedom to investigate. I spread the rumor that you're actually a great detective throughout the entire mansion. It looks more like brainwashing to me. True, in this case, I spread a rumor with zero basis, so it's very close to brainwashing. However, I won't be able to spread a rumor as powerful as that anymore. Really? Like diseases, it's less likely to catch on a second time. At any rate, now you're a great detective. Shouldn't that give you full reign of the mansion? I guess, maybe. The first order of business is searching your father's room, correct? It'd be a pain to become a bat just to fly there. Great detective, perhaps I'll have you clear a path to your father's room for me. But isn't there a chance I'll bump into someone? I mean, Diana was right outside my room. The others might be around too. Just send them off on some task. I guess I'll try. Once you secure a route to your father's room, call for me via Zissy. Should I just talk to the mirror in the room? Yes, that will do. Did you catch that, Zissy? Yep, got it. Heard it loud and clear. An unstable entity existing within mirrors. Charm, 5 stars. Ears, 5 stars. Mystery, 5 stars. Zissy. Just gotta tell Arne when Linny arrives at her dad's room, right? Precisely. Piece of cake. Good luck, Linny. Thanks for the help, Zissy. Sure. Now go forth, Lynn Rainweb. Lynn Rainweb is going forth. Hiya. Oh, should I bring my notebook so I can write notes about my investigation? I guess so. Okay, here we are. When you learn new infos or rumors, they'll automatically be added to the notes menu. Refer to them to help work out the mystery. Oh, it's that manga I was searching for. Who'd have thought it would be here? I mean, I don't have time to read this. I want to know. Full of Magic for Real Chiruka Volume 1 added to the collection. Collection items also appear in notes menu, but are unimportant for beating the game. You may find one in a dresser or a bookcase when exploring a room, so look for them if you wish. Okay, let's go. Hurry and clear a path so I can reach your father's room without meeting anyone. Roger that. You can hold your horses. Chiruka is a normal middle school girl who's in love with love. Sigh, the upperclassman's so cool. After school one day, as Chiruka pinned for the object of her affection, her best friend told her a shocking truth. You know he's got a girlfriend, right? For real? In that moment, Chiruka's body was engulfed in light. Dope. So glad I stopped to read that. Mr. Slynn, I see you changed clothes. That frilly and doll-like outfit doth fit you as well, but really I always thought this one was more Thia's style. An ultra-clumsy maid, bad at formal speech. Chores, 2 stars. Klutz, 5 stars. Formality, 2 stars. Elise. Thank you very much. These clothes are nice and comfortable, and it's not an issue if they get dirty. Since you trip so much, Elise, maybe you should wear a tracksuit instead of a maid uniform. Mistress, a maid uniform is laced with dreams. Do not be comparing it against other clothes so casually. I suppose that's fair, sorry. With Elise here, Lord Arne won't be able to get up to the third floor. Elise, are you aware I'm a great detective? Yes, well worth. Then that saves me some time. I want to conduct some secret investigation. I'd like you to leave the area. Secret investigation, thou say? That's so cool, Mistress Lynn. But the butler, Gordon, hath told me to keep careful guard here, and I don't want him to yell at me, and I cannot not leave my post. Gordon told you that? It's not clear how the master's killer did intrude in so far. Just to be sure, we're splitting up and keeping watch of the entire mansion. I see. So Elise doesn't want Gordon to yell at her. In that case, how can I get her to feel comfortable about taking a request from me? Let's think. Maybe I should take advantage of my status. We'll try sadly. Elise, I really want to investigate here. Just a little. Just for the littlest bit. Mistress Lynn, please not cry. I want to aid you too, of course. But I can careth not for Gordon's scolding. But also careth not for Gordon's scolding. Yeah, Gordon is scary when he's mad. Very scareth indeedeth. So Elise doesn't want Gordon to yell. Okay, so it's not... We'll do it more arrogantly. It'll be okay, Elise. Just who do you think I am? That's right, I'm Lynn Rainweb. If you say it was an order from me, there's not a chance you'll get yelled at. Doth really mean it? I mean it. Come on, who am I? Mistress Lynn Rainweb, of course. Exactly, so it's going to be fine, Elise. I understand it loud and clear. Whatever Gordon saith to me, 'tis an order from Mistress Lynn. That's what I'll reply. Yes, that should do just fine. So you can take your leave with peace of mind. Yes, ma'am, I shall retreateth to my room. Goodbye. I'm so sorry, Elise. Well, let's go to the third floor. That has a lot of rooms. Mistress, why are you here? What in the world are Elise and Diana doing? And you're wearing those sylvanly clothes at that. A serious butler who never cracks a smile. Stubborn, 4 stars. Forehead, 5 stars. Stash, 4 stars. Gordon. I'm fine with these getting dirty, that's why. I still haven't had a bath after all. Very well, I suppose. It is late at night and no guest should be coming, so I will permit it. But under normal circumstances, you must consider that the next head of the Rainweb family in such a get-up. I understand. I'll change back before the morning. Will you now? Understood. Still, Mistress Lynn, I hear you've been playing detective. Yes, believe it or not, I'm quite the great detective. See such dangerous hobbies at once. Eek! Oh, can't make my voice go that high. Apologies for raising my voice. However, when I think of something happening to you, Mistress Lynn... Gordon, I'm glad you're worried for me, but this is my problem too. It's my own father who was killed here. Even so, I cannot approve of such actions. Please stop this immediately. It doesn't seem just asking him nicely is going to work out. If Gordon had some reason to step away, maybe... Oh, come to think of it, Elise just sprung her duties to go off somewhere. I'm so sorry, Elise. What's that? Forgetteth Gordon's orders. I shall be headed back to my room. That's what she said. Elise. Apologies, Mistress Lynn. Some pressing business has come up. I shall step away briefly, but you absolutely must not go inside. Yes, I understand. Of course. Huh? He's going that way around? Still, Elise, I'm really sorry. I have to sincerely apologize next time I see her. Let's see. The duplicate key I got from Lord Arne. Of to take it out when I change clothes. Lord Arne's key just melted away. He didn't say anything about it being that fragile. I wonder if he'll give me another. Oh well. Oh, the body's still here. I may not know who this is, but... I can't look at it. I thought I might do a little investigation on my own, but I'll call for Lord Arne first. Did anyone see you? No issues at all. It seems you did rather well. You look a bit unwell. The key you gave me broke, Lord Arne. Oh, I only ever intended it to be disposable. I didn't make it especially sturdy. Hold on, is that really what you're so depressed about? Sorry. Actually, it was seeing the corpse. Oh, that? Not to worry, you'll get used to it soon. I don't exactly want to get used to that. Sigh. Very well. I intended to have you handle most of the investigation of this room, but go get some rest, issues commands, I'll act on them. Thank you. That's very kind of you. That isn't it at all. Rather, I thought it a good idea because you would know your father best. And this is at least preferable to us coming this far in vain. So what do you suggest? If there's anything eye-catching around, I would appreciate if you brought it over. Eye-catching? I wouldn't know what that means. That's why I wanted you to investigate, you know. Sorry, but basically anything would be fine. In short, just bring you everything in the kitchen sink. I have an idea in that case. Give me a moment. This should be enough space. And he's an adult again, so that's him as an adult. Drinking blood may put me in this form. But there's not much point if I'm just letting it out again, Click the crest. Don't tell me what to do. Trace the crest. I didn't do it. Bloody something. Oh, they're bats. That should be plenty, I think. Go forth, beast born of my blood. Carry absolutely anything of note over to Lynn Rainweb. What? That surprised me so much, I couldn't even fangirl over Lord Arne. How shameful. I mean, wait, what are you doing? You're making a mess of father's room. No one's using it anymore, are they? It's not your concern. But this room is full of memories I have with father and mother. Memories are but past information. You'll forget them soon enough, so what of it? That's not true at all. Fine, I'll put everything back in place later. Also, you brought the corpse. Could you not be so rough with it? Just full of requests, aren't you? A corpse is merely a thing, isn't it? As a thing that resembles a person, it's no different from a puppet. That's not true at all. That's right. Your father became a thing as well. I had forgotten humans were creatures who got attached to inanimate objects. Putting it like that is too cruel. Then what is the difference between a corpse and a puppet? They're both person-shaped but unthinking, unmoving. I can't really find the words, but I think they're different. Let's try a different question. What's the difference between a puppet and you? I mean, to borrow what you said, Lord Arne, I move of my own volition. I see. Then what if you've merely been convinced you're moving of your own volition? What do you mean by that? Oh, just engaging in some wordplay. Don't worry about it. Now inspect to your heart's content. Okay. This painting. My beloved wife, Rose. Father commissioned this after Mother passed away. And the last time I met Father, he was gazing at it. A painting is just paint applied to canvases, you know. If you're curious, shall we strip off the paint? I would never do that. Huh? There's something on the back. This is our family photo. The last photo we took outside together before Mother became bedridden. It was a rare occasion, having a picnic together, just the three of us. Mother made me a packed lunch and Father bought a brand new camera kit. But wouldn't you know it, he couldn't figure out how to use the timer. Taking this picture took a whole lot of effort. I remember Mother and Father's hands feeling so warm. We were happy. I wonder, was Father looking at this photo last night? Really? Truly? Why did it have to come to this? Father, I'll take this. You may have changed a lot since then, but I believe you're still thinking of your family. Of our family. What does any of this matter? Huh? So what if he was looking at it? What follows from there? You're trying to say there may be some sort of code hidden in that photo, are you? Lord Arne? Right, I'll take a look. Hand it over. Let's see, perhaps it's one of the usual tricks like invisible ink or double layering. What are you talking about? That's not it. I'm saying that Father was thinking about our family after all. That's what him looking at the photo would imply, right? What of it? I suppose I did say to investigate anything of note, but I strictly meant things that would lead to the killer. I thought that would be implicitly understood. It seems I was wrong. So what of that photo? Is there some clue in it? I don't think so, but right now we need clues about the killer much more so than the victim. Besides, it's also possible he tucked that photo away behind a painting where he wouldn't have to see it. That can't be right. What's wrong with you right now? Do you have no respect for people's feelings? People's feelings? Of course I wouldn't understand those. And what you've been talking about has been no more than a baseless hope. You don't have to put it so cruelly. Did you say something? So you can't understand humans' feelings, Lord Arne? It's nothing. I'm fine now. I'll go investigate too. Oh, really? That was rather pointless. Are y'all still here? No one is chatting. It says there's 6 viewers, so that's good. What was that about? What was that about? I don't care if he's a vampire. Isn't that just too cruel? Well, no. I guess it's because he's a vampire. I really didn't think he was so ignorant of how humans feel. I'm getting uncertain about how things will go with Lord Arne from here on. Hi, you're still here, Blueberry. Need to regain my spirits. I'll start investigating too. But Lord Arne brought over most everything. Probably nowhere left to search except this corner. Well, I know where we can go. We can. Oh, that's right, Zissy. What's up? Did you see anything from this mirror? Sorry to say, but nope. If only this mirror were in the middle of the room, we'd know the killer easy as that. Not that I tell you, even if I knew. What? Well, though I guess there's no point complaining if you didn't see anything. Yep, no point at all. Father's room mirror added to notes. Notes can be viewed from the menu. Okay. Was that mirror there? I'm trying to remember. This feels suspicious. Couldn't someone travel through here? Aha, not bad noticing that. Lord Arne. Would this be a plausible way of sneaking in? Yes, it's certainly one possibility. I need to make my voice a little more kiddish when I... Well then, Lord Arne, please. Huh? You're going to help out, right? Please confirm where this connects to. Why do I have to clamber inside such a filthy duct? Clearly my answer is no. I don't want to do it either. Besides, I mean, look. You're smaller than me, right, Lord Arne? Wait, hold on. Why are you taking out a bottle of blood? Such a shame, Len Rainweb. It would appear you are the small one. Didn't you refuse to fly to this room because you didn't want to waste blood? Give me back my hard work. Don't come crawling to me if you exhaust your supply wasting it like that, got it? When I choose to drink is my prerogative. 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 Haha. I know words. Oh, that means you can transform into a bat now. A bat could fit through easily. Erg, you're telling me to enter this dust-ridden place? That's right. Please go, Lord Arne. Wait, Lynn Rainweb. What if there's a human at the exit of that vent? I've done well avoiding humans up till now. It would be trouble if I were spotted. Arg, geez, what a pain. I get it already. I'll go, okay? In exchange, please follow after me. Why? There might be some clue through the vent, and I might need your help. You promised to help me, so keep your promise. Alright, I'll follow along, so get a move on. You'd better. Can you make my voice a little more kiddish? It was a den of dust bunnies. Geez, why did I have to do that? That's complaint filing worthy. Anyway, so it connects to here, huh? I just barely squeezed through, so most people wouldn't be able to fit. Honestly, it's pretty much just me. Or at least... Ah! A bat! Whoops. No, don't give him those reactions anymore. So you actually followed me. What in the world am I doing? Investigating. Oh, that was it? Incidentally, Lynn Rainweb, where is this? This is the storeroom. It's on the east. On the east? Can't read. It's on the west side of the 3rd floor next to Father's room. I see. Is there something wrong, Lynn Rainweb? Something feels off here. Aha. I take it it's something only you would know as a resident of this mansion. Now, what is this oddity in this room? I wonder what it could be. What's different? Something different between past and present. The girl tried to remember what. Oh, I already got it. That's right. The vase is missing. I remember now. The vase that was here is gone. Well now, impressive to take notice of a mere vase. It was brought to commemorate father and mother's marriage, you see. There's one just like it on the 2nd floor too, which I'm told they bought when I was born. I can't make my voice more kiddish. I see, I could do without the details of purchase, but there are 2 of the same. Wait, sorry, I'm trying to fix myself without moving too much. There we go. Click the crest. Got it. Play. Whoa! What is... I said nothing. Lynn Rainweb, are you perhaps sulking? Oh no sulks here. Yeah, obviously these dear memories of mine have no relevance to the investigation for you, or you. On that, you are exactly correct. More importantly, Lynn Rainweb, look at the spot where the vase was. More importantly, sigh. Huh? There isn't much blood here. I thinly spread out my blood to reveal dust. Compared to the rest of the room, that spot has remarkably little of it. Which means that there was indeed a vase there until very recently. I knew it. I wonder why it was removed. Surely because there was need to move it. Could it be? Oh yeah, that was before. Yeah, that sound when I was headed to Father's room. Well, oh shoot, I pressed that way too fast. My bad. Who could have? You changed back. No, gotta be stubborn and deny him reactions. Just be quiet for a moment. Mistress Lynn, where are you? Burned? It seems he's looking for you. You know, I was just beginning to consider seeing what the others had to say. Be off, Lynn Rainweb. Understood. What will you do, Lord Arne? I'll wait leisurely in your room. Be sure to ask their alibis and such. I'll try. Fence and missing base added to the notes. Now then, time to begin my own personal investigation. Lynn Ringweb shouldn't return for some time. I'll resume investigation here. Something you're curious about? When I went into the secret room before, it was to investigate her father, but I felt something separate was there as well. I'd like to have a proper look into it. Could this have to do with your hearts? It seems it's just not in my nature to leave things that pique my interest for later. Maybe it has to do with this murder case, who knows? I suspect it's not entirely unrelated, but you're saying Lynn doesn't need to know? Right you are. Well then, let's get going. Boy, that's one steep drop here. Would you call that thing when humans are acrobatophobic? Acrophobic. You can simply say afraid of heights, you know. Right. Bet this be impossible for an acrophobe. I suppose so, yes. Say, by the way, this blood here, whose did it turn out to be? It's the blood of that fellow dead in the room outside. But wasn't his head cut off in her dad's room? Why'd blood end up here? The killer likely carried the head over here. Then they pushed her father off and retreated. Well, then where'd the head end up? What do I care? You'd probably find it somewhere if you looked. You really do just go with the flow, Arne. It's not the missing head I'm after now, that's why. If a need arises to search for the head, I'll search for it then. So we know somebody who's afraid of heights would not be able to come there. The smells of blood are so mixed here, it makes me uncomfortable. What are you looking into here? The way the smells are mixing. In other words, the flow of air. It feels odd. I knew it. From the echo, there seems to be a room below even this. Dang, was this guy a mole or what? Cowards have a tendency to scurry far below ground. Now then, where's the entrance? Bloody something. I see, that's how they're suspicious. There seem to be unnatural gaps around this tile, the blood's flowing into them. Sure enough, let's open her up then. But they're not big enough gaps to stick your fingers in. There's nowhere to grab hold. Become mist to go in, maybe? Maybe I will. No, let's use that. This floor should be removable by a human, otherwise there'd be no point in making a basement. This shovel should allow me to remove the tile by using it as a simple lever. Ah, clever. Here we go. I still got 6 people. Who's still here? Whoa, there really is another basement. Naturally, let's enter. Go, go, go. Me and Kenny Meebox Blue. Yeah, I think I saw Damien's name still here. How dark? When a vampire says it's dark, that's no joke. It's not because of the lack of light. It's the stagnant air, the hanging dust and dirt, and... Well now, might there be something up ahead? Wonder what? I'm getting excited. Oh, look at the pile of dead bodies on the side. Ha ha ha, it appears I was right. Ho, sounds like your heart got pounding. Twice may be a coincidence, but 3 times can't possibly be my imagination. One of my hearts was in this place. It's the same magic circle as up above. Think he was trying to revive the dead using that heart. Perhaps the one up above was a fake and this one was the real focus, or else perhaps he was putting on a mere appearance of collaboration. Hey, so what about what's written on the wall there? Nagzeshrir. I didn't expect to see that name here of all places. That's one of the 9 vampires who offered his heart to create you, huh? Then suppose he was revived here. Not a chance. We're talking about a vampire strong enough to be called one of the 9 kings. If such a presence were here, I'd sense it immediately. Huh, okay, so you're just sensing the heart that got taken away. Even supposing he were revived, he's only a part of me after all and not an enemy. You sure? I know not. What do you mean you know not? Still, while I don't know the reason, this tells us a human was plotting his revival. This means finding the killer in this case could likely point toward my heart as well. Talk about 2 birds with 1 meteor. With 1 meteor? It's a saying they have in Japan for situations like this. 1 meteor falls, it makes 2 fried chickens. That's basically what it means. Even with the explanation, I don't understand. That blood. Yeah, I was still wondering who was here. This. What's up with that blood? Ah, how nostalgic. I know this taste. Nostalgic? Yes, of course it's nostalgic. After all, this blood was originally mine. Alrighty, Blue. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. What's this now? Uh-oh. It feels like my head is splitting. Oh, there's eyes. Yo, me? Talk about a careless move, huh? You're... Hey. Wasn't you gonna murderize all the humans? Ain't you just messing around? Knock the rear. Nah, that ain't it. I'm you and you're me. Oh, look at the hands. Where is this? Welcome to my world, Neon Tot. No, me. I see. So you called me here. Nakzurer. Glad you're quick to pick this up. Got it in one. This is my world inside of you. Maybe you say it's inside your mind? Nah, or is it inside your blood? I get it, but this never happened before now, did it? Well, duh, it didn't. It's your first time drinking my blood, yeah? It's 'cause you drank my blood, you awakened me. The little bit of my blood left in your body. I see. I've lost 8 of my 9 hearts, yet even so, blood from all 9 remains in my body. Even so, the idea that a single drop could awaken you to the point of consciousness. That's the blood of ancestral vampire kings for you. I'm honestly shocked. Though, for a so-called king, you speak rather idiotically. What? You're making fun of me? Simply voicing my thoughts out loud. Don't pay it any mind. More importantly, that's good to know. I extend my honest thanks. What's this body for you? I don't even understand myself very well. But I have no need for you to be conscious. I'll put you back to sleep. Huh? So you call it your world, yet you need to dodge out of my way? Hey, I just wanted to say hi, that's all. My container, I'm gonna make it a puppet. What? So even the little bit of Noxizier's blood flowing in me has a personality? The blood of the 19s is no joke indeed. I am the heinous vampire, born of 9 vampires' hearts, Neontot. But that is who I am as a combined entity. A puppet, you say? If the last heart in this body controls most of the blood within me, then could it be that my current personality is... Who am I? I told you, you're me. What's a scrap together puppet wearing over? Shoot, you're taking my body. Arne, you okay? What's wrong? Just got a little sleepy. Aren't vampires supposed to be lords of the night? Sheesh. I was worried, you know. Oh, were you? Sorry about that. Huh? Kinda weird to hear you honestly apologize. Oh, is it now? Is it now? Well, whatever. If you're done investigating, let's head back to Lynn's room. Yes, of course. Uh-oh. Looks like Noxizer is now taking control. Burned! Mistress Lynn, there you are! A diligent-looking security guard, guardian 2 stars, motivation 2 stars, love spaced out 5 stars. Burned. Very spaced out. Ah, you changed clothes? That's good. Right, you can't handle blood, huh? Ah, don't embarrass me. Come to think of it, that time Heinz cut his finger with a knife the other day, you flat out fainted. Please forget about that. Anyway, what is it? Actually, I figured out who the killer is. So I was having everyone assemble in the waiting room on the 2nd floor. Really? Yes, so please come to the waiting room. It's hard to figure out different places for the guys. He figured out who the killer is? Well, let's go see. Oh, while I'm at it, I want to check the vase on the 2nd floor too. From here on out, if you can get through Lynn's minigames and deductions without mistakes, you can sometimes get non-informative bonuses, and Zissy may have a reward for you at the end. It won't cause any changes to the main story, but try your best. Got it. Oh, we should... Mistress Lynn, you are most cruel. Goddess extremely angry with me. I'm sorry, Elise. There was a place I really wanted to search. I apologize for making you go through that. Please just stop with it. Okay. Could I somehow make it up to you later? Oh, then a bum kuchen, please, and thank thee. They came out with this new kind of bum kuchen recently. I would have settled for that. Understood. I'll get one for you sometime. Thank you kindly. Well, then let us head forth to the waiting room. Oh, could you go on ahead? I had some minor business. Did thine now. Understood. I'm glad I was able to apologize to Elise. For now, this vase. Come to think of it, didn't Elise seem kind of focused on the vase? The vase is here, but the flowers are dropping petals. Gordon waters the flowers every day, so it's a little odd to see them in this state. For now, let's go see what Byrne has to say. That means someone moved them out of the vase. That's everyone, right? Is it true you figured out who the killer is? Exactly. Yes, I realize the ugly truth. Doth it be someone among us? Yes. I don't have high hopes, but I suppose I'll hear it out. Yeah, I saw that too, and I thought it was so funny because ID5 is supposed to have a crossover with the second, I think, Fatal Frame. I just know it was like one of the Fatal Frame games. Oh, yeah, see? I was saying. Project Zero, I think it was called, or something like that. It was like Project something. They're almost done grading? Nice. Understood. So, the first thing I considered is that this was the work of an outsider. I mean, nobody wants someone from this mansion to have been a killer, do they? But if it were an external invader, that would likely make me accountable as a guard. So I decided to think positive and assume it was an inside job. What in the world is that logic? Well, isn't it natural? I don't want people to think it's my fault. Isn't that just a bit irresponsible? Though details aside, I know it'd be difficult for someone to break in. A cheerful hired chef devoted to cooking. Cooking, 5 stars. Whatever, 4 stars. Salt, just a pinch. I'm pretty sure Geisha and Perfumer are going to get the skins. Hopefully they're shop skins, like the link click skins. I kind of hope they're shop skins too. Actually, I hope it's just like the link click event with the camera mode and everything. That would be so cool to have like an event and you just go in and it's just cameras. And you can just take pictures. And then when you take a picture, it like has a little something to it. That would be so cool. Yes, if we consider the security. The guard dogs in the courtyard are excellent, and in the front we have Bernard looking out. The maids and I have checked the locks on the first 4 windows twice over. In short, intrusion into this mansion was impossible at the same time of the master's murder, yes? That's right. I was in the dining room the whole time myself. There, I had a clever view of both the entryway and the door to the courtyard. It'd be absolutely impossible for an intruder to get in. That's a fair assessment. That means it was someone in this mansion who did it. And it's a standard mystery trope for the first person on the scene to be the killer. That was even true of the book I just read, in fact. In short, the killer is... you, Mistress Lynn. What? I mean, the door was locked and everything. It's inconceivable that I killed Father. Oh, that's what the killer always says. Just like in the book I just read. Well, Mistress Lynn, please confess. You're awful. I'll prove that me killing Father is inconceivable. Byrne's reasoning is full of holes. Pass through the following reasonings and reach Byrne to argue against him. What kind of harebrained logic is that? First of all, I was passed out. Well, look, if you just fell backwards and hit your head on the floor... Ack! If you fell backwards, maybe you could pass out all by yourself? What? Oh, Jesus, I went too far. If you can't talk back, Mistress Lynn, then you're the killer. No, I can do it. I just went too fast. Gordon. Yes, Mistress Lynn. Was I passed out face up? No, you were lying face down. That's our Gordon. He paid close attention. So now what do you say? But you could have flipped face down while only faintly conscious. A person able to slice the master's head off would surely have the energy to do that. Sure would have to be able to freaking swing an axe or something. Heck. Who knows what a person able to cut a head off could do? What? Everyone. Is beheading someone that easy to do? I would imagine it's rather difficult. Not that most people would really know. Never cut off a human's head before, Natch, but it's pretty tough to do with animals. That'd be quite a task for a young girl like Lynn. Mistress Lynn Delph be on par with me in arm wrestling. And could I manage that? I think if not.
Bird, this isn't reasoning. It's just thoughtless ranting. Avoiding responsibility has its limits.
Gordon, the rest of you, thank you so much. Sorry. Really, very sorry. I just thought if the killer came from outside, it'd be my fault and I'd be fired. But I mean, if we catch the killer before then it's all zero-sum. That's why I was resistant to calling the police, too. Don't do something like that without any decent evidence. Wait, you haven't called the police? Nope. But I'll make this work. Sorry for troubling you all. What is this attitude of yours? Byrne, how cruel can you be? I'm coming to doubt thy common sense. It was a joke, guys, a joke. Just a little, you know. Do you seriously think you can just pass this off as a joke? 'Cause if so, you're even dumber than I thought. Huh? I apologized, didn't I?
Do you understand what you did? Of all things, implicating the head of this mansion as a killer?
I told you, I recognized my mistakes. I apologized for it. The mood between everyone is getting worse and worse at this rate. I'm sure everyone's uneasy right now, but if I forgive Byrne, then surely, if it's like Gordon always says, I'm the next head of the Rainweb family, right? I need to be reliable. I need to reassure everyone to keep them in order. It's all right. I'm not bothered.
But mistress, Byrne has insulted you. You understand?
I'll be just fine, Byrne. You're anxious too, aren't you? Because we still haven't caught Father's killer. Yeah, that's right. I'm so anxious and scared I can't bear it. All of you feel the same way, right? Let's not argue over something like this. Okay?
If Mistress Lynn says she's alright with it, then let us not make any further stir. You've become admirable indeed.
If Lynn's fine with it, I'll obey. Even if I haven't personally forgiven you.
Well then, let this resolve the matter. Byrne, you should be grateful to Mistress Lynn.
Thank you very much. Right. Security. I'm glad everyone seems to have calmed down. Since they're all gathered here already, I should ask for their alibis. For now, I've heard everyone's alibis. If I don't get back soon, Lord Arne might. Lord Arne really didn't notice at all how upset I was. He just doesn't understand people's hearts. I guess it's because he's a vampire after all. How can he say my memories of our family don't matter? Would it really be wise to interact with him the same way I have been? It could lead to a lot of turbulence someday. Humans and vampires? That aside, even though Father has been killed, I wonder why everyone seems to be taking it so well. Maybe Lord Arne would know. No, of course he wouldn't. I'm quick to rely on others, huh? I should really drop that habit. I need to be a capable head of the family. I need to be someone's people can rely on. Well, anyway, I'll head to my room for now.
Mistress.
What's the matter?
There's something I wish to tell you. Could you please come to my room?
Okay, understood.
Right, let us depart.
Hold on. He left. I guess I'll follow him?
Thought I'd go check on Linny since she was taking her sweet time, but she's not here. Oh look, you can see him in the little mirror. That's so cute. One, two, three. Only three here. Oh, there's one in the kitchen too, so that's everyone. But where's Lynn? Plus, Arne's left the mirror in his pocket and won't respond at all. Well, now, maybe something will happen. Ugh. Gordon, did you say something? No, I heard it as well. Ugh. Heinz! That's Heinz' voice! Heinz should be in the kitchen pouring us some tea. Let's go. It's dark. Heinz, are you alright? Heinz! Heinz! I'll call the others immediately. Please. Heinz, are you alright? Ugh. Whoa. Hey there, Lynn. Heinz! Thank goodness, are you hurt? I got hit from behind all of a sudden, but nah, I'm not bleeding or anything, should be fine. Who could have done this? Gah. Gordon! Gordon! Go, Lynn, I'll be fine. Okay. It was actually kind of scary to watch him come after me, or walk after me with... Gordon! Why? How did this happen? Ugh. Someone help! Oh. So irritating. Give more of yourself over to me. You don't even seem to get who you are, so here I am telling ya. You're me, that's right, me. So don't get in the way, revel in the killing, alright? Nuantot, a heinous vampire, not some loser detective. Act like a puppet. Puppet, obey me. Next time I tell ya, next time. Are you alright? It appears I was suddenly attacked from behind. Luckily, it does not appear I suffered any wounds. Thank goodness. I worried you, did I, Mistress Lynn? Please, dry your tears. Okay. Who could do something like this? Well, is Heinz unhurt as well? Yes, like you, he wasn't injured, he was just knocked out. In that case, let us discuss it while he is around. It would be a waste to repeat myself for the others. But... And also, I don't remember much. Oh, I see. Mistress Lynn, you really must abandon this playing at detective business. You do realize you could run into dangers like Heinz and myself did? I tell you this because I worry for you, Mistress. Please, enough playing detective. But I... Very well. I understand. Mistress Lynn, you do remember that I called you to my room, yes? Yes, I remember. For better or worse, we are alone now, so I will tell you what I intended to. Please do. It concerns the Master. Father? In truth, I had wondered if something like this might happen someday. What? For you see, most of the people in this mansion despise the Master. Huh? It has been 2 years since your mother passed, plenty of time for things to fall apart. You yourself are surely well aware of how much the Master changed. Yes. The house of Rainweb has never been the same since then. You ought to know all this as both the Master's daughter and the present head of the family. It may be difficult to hear, but I implore you to listen. Alright. Now, Now, who shall I talk about? Talk about the maids.
Please tell me about Diana and Elise.
Though in different ways, most would agree that Diana and Elise are both rather appealing to the eye. Their job is to accommodate other nobles who visit the Rainbed estate. I assume you know what I'm getting at?
You mean...
The world of nobility is much dirtier than you may imagine, mistress. There was one noble who became fond of Diana. He even requested we hand her over. However, the master was killed before a conclusion could be reached. As for Elise, she is very clumsy, and for her missteps, she was often subjected to violence.
That's so... cruel.
Yes, it is cruel. However, you have the power to stop it now, correct?
I won't let it happen. I'll never allow that sort of thing to happen.
That's good to hear. It is up to you as the head of the family to do with us as you will, Mistress Lynn.
Right.
Now, who shall I speak about?
Guard and Gardener. Please tell me about Byrne the guard and Kai the gardener.
Both of them have fallen in love with the maids.
Huh?
The gardener Kai has feelings for Diana and Byrne for Elise.
Do they know about the things that have been done to Diana and Elise?
I do not know. Generally speaking, only the master and I should know of those things, unless the girls spoke of it themselves. Kai also once made a request of the master to allow a relationship with Diana. Apparently, he laughed it off. Know your place, Kai was told. As for the guard Byrne, he and Elise, well, they seem to finance each other in various ways. This is just between us, but I have been keeping an eye out for him stealing things from the storeroom and selling them.
Byrne did what?
Elise has shown me things she was given by Byrne a number of times. These were all very expensive items. I cannot imagine Byrne who could afford any of them. But even with that, I truly never imagined he was such a despicable person. To pin you as a killer, mistress.
Enough about that now. It's fine. Still, it's that alone enough reason to jump to that conclusion?
I've been carefully examining the contents of the storeroom before bed each night, and many times I have found items missing in the morning. Only the maids and the guard have full roam of the mansion at night, but the two maids have hardly ever left the mansion.
So suspicion falls on Byrne.
Yes, I believe so. I told the master as such, in fact.
Okie dokie. If you do ever want to watch the rest of it, it'll still be on Twitch. I'll highlight it and everything so that it don't disappear. But you guys will definitely have to watch this to hopefully catch up. That way when we play again and we try to finish this up, y'all know what will happen. I'm probably gonna continue this for another hour unless we finish this chapter tonight. If not, then I will finish everything probably on Saturday. But thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Hopefully, with all the people that came, that'll help me get to my quota for my viewers and stuff. I still don't trust Heinz. Is this a YouTube ending or a Twitch ending? It will probably be for a Twitch ending, depending on where I end up stopping. Ooh, oh that's right, because you said you were gonna be back home tomorrow, right? Tomorrow evening. Nice. That means we can play ID5 again. I'll try to get Danganronpa fixed. That way I can hopefully stream that Monday or Tuesday or something.
Yes, I believe so. I told the master as such, in fact. Onto those games. I miss it. Oh, I bet. It's hard when you didn't have internet for so long until, like, close to the end when you finally got it. And I've also been wanting to play my Switch more too. Ooh, I'm gonna get a new Switch. I just pre-ordered the Pokemon games and I pre-ordered the new Pokemon Scarlet Violet OLED Switch. So I'm very excited for when those come. I just have to make sure that I don't spend too much. That way when the money drops, I don't have to worry. I see. I'm trying to get, like, my kid voice is slowly going away, and I can't get back to where my voice was for her. Now, who shall I speak about?
Please tell me about Heinz, the chef.
Heinz. I'm not really sure about him. He seems to me like a man who thinks of nothing but his cooking. However, because of the great pride he takes in his cooking, perhaps he felt that pride wounded by the master, who never cleaned his plate.
But Heinz was knocked out in the kitchen.
That much is true. I don't see much need to doubt him, but just in case. That is everything I wanted to tell you, mistress.
I never knew about any of this.
There is no need to blame yourself. You had no reason to know until now, Mistress Lin. Like, I can't even do the deep voice for him, so I try my best to get as low as I can.
Until now?
Henceforth, you will be in a position as the head in which you can directly manage us servants. There is no time to be acting like a detective. Perhaps you've been considering that the culprit is one of us, but considering how Heinz and I were attacked, it is clear the culprit is not one of the 6 here. Leave these dangerous matters to us adults instead. Think about the future of the Rainweb family. I shall offer all my support as well. Mistress, is something the matter?
Father, my kind father. Ever since that day 2 years ago, he hasn't really been here, has he? Not only that, but all I've been seeing is the nice and tidy surface of everything. I had absolutely no idea about Diana or Elise, because they treated me exactly the same as before. Only I, the new family head, have the power to stop it all, and I don't know what she said, because I keep accidentally pressing buttons too fast. And yet... Please, tell me one thing. When Father was killed, were they...
For the most part, I suspect they were not rejoicing. While the noble status of the House of Rainweb has been lowering in these years due to the Master, in word of this incident spreads, it is clear we will only further lose influence. As for your sake as well, we must keep this private. It seems someone's come to visit. Mistress Lin, I implore you to keep what I told you a secret from the others. You may enter.
It's Diana.
Diana, is something the matter?
Sorry to disturb your conversation. Heinz has prepared tea for everyone. Shall we relax a bit and sort out the situation?
I suppose. I believe I'm able to be up and about now, so I'll come as well. Oh my goodness, there's so many save options. Oh, I was gonna say, or my whole game can just freeze, but it's fine. It's fine. Well, it is normally unheard of for the servants to be seated at the same table as the family head. This is the situation we find ourselves in, so please forgive it.
No, I don't mind. Heinz, are you sure you don't need a seat?
Sure, I'm fine. Wasn't hurt or anything. In fact, it makes me feel much better to treat you all to some delicious tea. Though, what's wrong, Lynn? You seem a lot more unwell than me.
It's nothing at all. I'm fine.
Oh, really? Well, I've got more where this came from, so don't hesitate to ask.
Okay. At any rate, who could have attacked the two of thee? Could they still be inside the mansion?
Not a chance. I have done a thorough look around.
They're not in the mansion anymore. In fact, I have a pretty good idea of who did it too. After all, we were all together on the second floor before Heinz was attacked, right? Burn! Don't make hasty inferences again. Oh, don't worry, Elise. I'm not going to say the mistress did it anymore. That's not what I meant. I didn't get a look at who did it. Just got watched from behind.
Unfortunately, I too saw nothing. But I know they went out to the courtyard because I heard the door open. Not sure when they got inside though, must have been too focused on making tea. Oh, and this probably isn't related, but I heard this sound like a bird's wing flapping. A bird's wings flapping? Yeah, like flap, flap, flap. Any ideas what that could be? No, not especially. It couldn't be Lord Arne. My voice is starting to go away, trying to do all these voices. I too didn't notice until they struck from behind. However, I heard the door to the entryway open, and afterward I feel as if I heard them quietly mutter Mistress Lynn's name.
My name?
Ah, well, I suspect I only misheard it as that, given my worry for your safety. My deepest apologies for making you uneasy, mistress.
No, it's okay. If they knew me then, I can't think of anything else. Lord Arne, why? Well, I made sure to lock the front door up tight. Nobody will be getting inside this mansion anymore.
I should hope as much, but...
Man, but at this rate, it had to be the gardener Kai, because he's not here.
That's the only answer I can think of. Huh.
Diana? Kai would never do something like that.
Gosh, I was just joking, okay? Come to think of it, you two did have a bit of a relationship, eh?
Ah, I'm so jealous. Well, plus, it sounds like you were made to do all sorts of nasty stuff, Diana. Isn't it kind of best the master got killed for you?
Burned.
I get it, right, so sorry. But it's nigh undeniable, right? True. I can understand wanting to suspect Kai since he isn't present. It's not just what I think, it's the facts, right? If the culprit isn't one of us, I can't think there's anything else left. I suppose so. Yes, you would want to think that. But don't you have reason to feel guilty yourself, Bern? I can understand why you seek to point your finger at Mistress Lynn or us.
Huh? What are you talking about? Diana, stop this.
Gordon, I shall make it clear as day here and now. Bern is stealing jewelry from the storeroom.
Huh? Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to keep it a secret? If that were the case, you should have been more discreet about it. You do know I've witnessed countless instances of you entering the storeroom late at night.
That's just for security purposes.
Is it really? Elise often shows me accessories she says she received from you. But I just can't wrap my head around purchasing such pricey things on your income.
And that's why you're treating me like a thief?
Don't you think it's strange too, Elise? Human trash like him would never be able to afford such valuable items. What? I wasn't aware of anything like that. Oh, I'm sure if you did know, you'd be complicit. So naturally, you would say you know nothing. It's the truth. Please believe with me. Should I? Elise, you hated the master too, didn't you? Whenever we had guests, you would always come back in tears. If only the master were gone. Am I recalling your words right? I could say the same about you, Diana. And Heinz and Gordon often talk late into the night, and could they not be suspicious too? Look, we all were talking about was food and try to help the master's health.
Elise, don't try to change the subject. I mean, Hey, stop it. Elise can't be the killer, right? Ah, how nice of Elise to protect you. Is that why you killed the master for her sake? You wretched. What the hell? Don't get in my way. Huh, what a mess you made of my tea. Huh? So, what are you gonna do with this? How lovingly do you think I worked on this, thinking of you guys all the while? Who cares? Have the maids clean it up. Oh, what are you saying? If you don't even give it a taste, what was the point of preparing it? What are you on about? Did getting hit in the head make you lose your marbles? Ho, am I not making myself clear? I'm telling you to lick it, savor every bit of flavor, understand? You're nuts. Think I prefer that to a guy who's only been making everybody uncomfortable. Come on, lick it. Get a grip, you. Get a grip, all of you. What's going on here? This isn't... You're all being so cruel. I don't understand it at all. Weren't we all together when Hines and Gordon were attacked? The culprit isn't one of us, right? So there's no reason to argue. It is as Mistress Lynn says. Back in your seats, everyone. I said sit down. Mistress Lynn, I am terribly sorry. I'll go to my room and cool my head. Elise, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said all that. Indeed. It seems we all need some time to cool our heads a bit. What is this? What is all this? Everything has gone wrong since Mother passed, and with Father's murder, it's only looking to get worse. I have to be reliable to keep everyone in order. I'm the head of the Waven family, so I have to fulfill that role. I need to be protecting everyone, and yet... Attack details added. Woohoo! It's getting so spicy. When did I get back to this room? Lynn Rainweb. I'm trying to look this name up. But I don't know how I'm supposed to do the B. Okay, hold on. Rhine vibes. Rhine vibes. That's what I'm hearing. Rhine vibes. Lynn Rhine vibes has yet to return as well. Hey, Zissy. What? Explain. Explain what? I have no memory of what happened after I drank the blood in that secret room. What was I doing? I don't know. You're the one who kept the mirror in his pocket. Sure you weren't sleeping or something? How useless. Geez, that's mean. Look, even if you were up to anything, I couldn't see a thing. 'Cause I can't see you with normal mirrors. I see. By the way, what is Lynn Rhine Vibe doing? Don't know, but I think she's in the dining room. The chef guy and the maids were bringing tea there. Don't be absurd. What are they casually drinking tea for? Don't got an answer for you. I'll go on a stroll. A stroll?
I'm going to walk around the mansion for a bit. My mind's not working well right now. I thought you were in this room because you didn't want humans to see you. It's no problem at all so long as no one sees me. I was just thinking I could do with some thrill. Well, I won't stop ya. Alright, I'll take a tour around. See you later. Well, except I'll be coming with. Don't stuff me in your pocket this time, okay? I already went in there once when you infiltrated the mansion after all. It was just an uninteresting, ordinary room. Come to think of it, the mansion's humans were gathered up ahead, weren't they? That's right. There's nobody around now, so you're fine to go there. I can't imagine there's a point. I have no particular objective there. Well, I suppose I'll take a look. Okay. Ah, what a bore. You haven't done anything yet, have you? And I don't have the motivation to do so. What the heck? Well, in that case, I've got some good news for you, Arne. Oh ho, what is it? One of the maids is headed to this room from the side opposite the one you came in. Hey, what about that is supposed to be good news? Boredom be gone, I suppose. That said, I still don't wish to be seen. I'll hide myself then. I don't even consider getting into this suit-ridden place. Naturally, I'm not going to bend over and prostrate myself. Is this a mansion where even the maids patrol? That's... Hey, Zissy. What's up, Arne? Bring Lynn Rain Vibe to that guest room. I already forgot how it was pronounced. But Lynn doesn't seem to be in a room with a mirror. What's that? Such lousy timing she has. Oh, hold on, I can make this work. Can you? Then do so. Okay, here I go. I'm counting on you to take this in an interesting direction, Lynn Rain Vibe. Rain Vibe. My goodness, we are just saving all over the place. Have you calmed yourself down, Mistress Lynn? Yes. Then I would like to formally discuss what's to come. Don't you think we ought to call back the two who left? True, well then, Hines, you bring burned here. Me? Are you serious? Yes, you. Well, whatever. Okay, I'll go get him. Elise. Yes, sirree. Could I trust you to get Diana? Well, basically, I'll go call Diana. No, there's no need for that, mistress. I like to get moving around a bit. And it's not like I can go running around or anything, so please let me at least call for Diana. If you say so, mistress. Besides, I think Elise would have some trouble looking for her in the face right now. Mistress Lynn, thank you so very much, so... Don't mention it. You and Diana share the same room, right? I'll go pay a visit. It's my duty as the head of the Rain Vibe family to do something about all of this, isn't it? Is the killer really Kai? For now, I'll call Diana back from her room. I hope she can reconcile with the others. No, in fact, helping her do so is the family head's duty. Diana, it's me, Lynn. Huh? Diana? The door isn't locked. It can't be. Diana? Huh? She's not here. Where could she have gone? Linny! Hey, Linny! Is that you, Zissy? Yep, it's me. There's something I want to tell you, so come over to the mirror. Understood. Yoo-hoo, Linny. Zissy, what's the matter? What's the matter with you, more like? You haven't come back in ages. Sorry, there's been a lot going on. Arne was mad about you being late. Lord Arne? Was he really? That's right. Lord Arne would never attack the others. Who did what now? Did he do something like that? If you don't know, Zissy, it's fine. Well, maybe you're right. Do you know something? Not really. Just thought it'd be interesting if it was true. Anyway, I've got a message from Arne. Want me to tell it to ya? A message? Then yes, I want you to tell me. Should I though? What? Okay, how about this? If you entertain me, I'll tell you. Entertain you? Yep. You've got kind of a brooding face going on, Linny. Make it look more like you're having fun. That's easier said than done. I mean, this really isn't an enjoyable situation. Then I'm not gonna tell you. What? Too bad, because it has to do with the tall maid. You mean Diana? How's this? Good enough. How about you go ahead and tell me some puns? Puns? I'd really rather hear the message. You won't do it? I mean, I'm fine not giving you the message, but... understood, I'll do it. Please, let me do it. That's the ticket. We'll play a game where I give you a prompt and you finish it by making a pun. And you better take part enthusiastically, or it'll really bore me. I don't really follow, but I'll just do as Zizzy says. I'll do my best. Your Twitch keeps pausing? How dare it do that? It looks fine on my end. Hopefully, maybe it's just a connection. For instance, I'll say, how was the omelet? Then you say, cracking good. Where most people would say excellent, I alone dare to say cracking good. Yeesh, such a smug face. But I like it. Welcome to Lynn's Punnery. My jokes do what no pun intended. Yep, seems like you'll handle this just fine. Don't you find jokes more amusing the more incredibly lame they are? I think I get that. I'll show you the talent that's earned me the nickname Pun Master Lynn. Your dumb phone? Oh no. Dane, how perfectly lame. Alrighty, seems you're on board. I pressed the button too fast. A slow pace will the mood too, so you've got 5 seconds to come up with an answer. Oh, and there's no need to force yourself to come up with something contrary every time. Got it. Oh, there we go. You can tune a piano. Can't tune a fish. A broken pencil is... A sick lemon needs to sit and rest. Ah, sit and rust, like citrus. Ah, did it. Hee. Thanks for taking the silly game so seriously, Linny. Your puns were average, but you amused me, so I guess that counts. Okay, I'll tell ya. I'm not super satisfied by that, but oh well, as long as you'll tell me. Now, about that message. Ah, I forgot. Yes, please tell me that. He says to come to the second floor guest room right away. Right away? Yes, right away. Thanks to you, I'm absolutely going to get there later than right away. Hey, I was planning to just tell you, but you look so glum, Linny. Did I help lift your spirits a little? Ah. So you did it out of worry for me. Who knows? Maybe I did it purely to mess with you. That also seems probable. But still, thank you very much. Don't mention it. Oh no, come on, you better go, huh?
course, hurrying at this point won't change the fact you're late. You can probably take it easy, you know. Geez, it's your fault I'm late, Zissy. Not my problem. Okay then, I'll wait with Arne. Right, see you later. If Zissy, who should always be with Lord Arne, doesn't know what I'm talking about, then maybe it wasn't Lord Arne who attacked Hines and Gordon. For now, I don't know anything until I meet him. Right, if I'm meeting Lord Arne, I should tell him everything going on. They might not even be necessary anymore, but I'll report everyone's alibis too. I don't think we can afford to make a detailed timeline, but I'll at least cover the important bits. Testimony. I was in my room but moved to the kitchen. I think I saw a suspicious figure. I was alone in my room. These are my summaries of what everyone said they were doing just before Father was killed. The most curious one here is definitely the girl felt something amiss with the servants' testimonies. Click the statement that Lynn is likely most curious about to select it. I want to say Diana. Apparently, Diana was alone in her room the whole time. This is curious. Wait a second. This is curious. If she was alone, I can't prove that. I also can't prove she wasn't there, but she shares a room with Elise, so maybe. Well, then the suspicious person. Hines' testimony was that he was in the kitchen the whole time, and he said he thinks he saw a figure outside the kitchen window. The fact he only thinks he saw something means the guard dogs in the courtyard didn't bark. They're well trained and generally try to bark at and scare off any people that come. Since he didn't hear them though, he added that he might have been mistaken. But I really wonder about this. I should probably keep it in mind. I went to the master with water, then was alone in my room. I was in the dining room the whole time. Okay, so Byrne was apparently on guard in the dining room the whole time, and he says he saw both Elise and Gordon go to the kitchen. Hines also met both of them in the kitchen, so I don't think there's any questions of that. Oh my god, I can actually feel my voice going away. Huh? That's strange. Isn't this contradictory? There's a contradictory in these three testimonies. Click the parts of the text that contradict. You can press the ponder button in the lower right to have Lynn elaborate. Using ponder will not count as a mistake. They share the same room, yet they both say they were alone? Is one of them lying, or are both? What exactly does this mean? Diana, it'd be nice if I could talk to her about this. Okay, we need to go up. Now we go to the... We need to go all the way to this side. He said guest room, but there are two of them. Which one would it be? I hear voices from this one. Is it Lord Arne and Zissy? Oh, that sounds like Diana and Kai? Why is Kai here? Why not? The guy who was standing in our way is dead. You're free now. A gardener who loves animals. Heights, 4 stars. Animals, 4 stars. Finesse, 5 stars. Kai. Haven't I told you countless times I can't do it? To leave this place, I simply can't. Please don't come back today if anyone sees you. I'm telling you, it'll be fine. Mistress Lynn, why? Diana, what were you just doing with Kai? You have it wrong. Kai hasn't done anything. Please don't tell anyone you saw Kai here. Kai is under enough suspicion as it is. Suspicion is one thing, but didn't he say that with Father dead, there's no one left to get in your way? That's not it, Mistress Lynn. Diana, you were lying. You said you were in your room the whole time before Father was killed, but after seeing Kai, now I know. Mistress.
I can't do voices anymore. Oh. Diana, I'm going to have you tell me the truth. Kai came here when father was killed too, didn't he? Nothing of the sort. He only came here the one time, just now. The girl offered the maid the information that proved her claim. Show the reason to think Kai came here early. When the finger is on the correct position, press confirm or click the screen to select that card. Oh. Welp. The chef Heinz saw a figure pass through the courtyard before father was killed. It's weird because the line that comes down, it looks like a dead body, like a corpse. Was that not burned? He was doing his duty as a guard. No, as a matter of fact, it clearly wasn't burned because, okay, now it's gonna be the dog. Because the dogs would have barked. Our guard dogs bark at anyone with a few exceptions, myself, father, and Kai. You know that too, right, Diana? Well, yes. But to enter the mansion from the courtyard, you need to go through the dining room door. And Byrne was on guard there, so... Now, what were you trying to tell me? Wasn't he just here in the second floor guest room? He went out of his way to meet you on the second floor because he didn't want anyone to see him. And Kai would be able to do it, wouldn't he? Thanks to... the ladder, obviously. Only Kai is able to set that huge thing up. Well, but is there a problem with meeting in secret at night? There is. Since you can only meet in secret at night, that starts to look like a motive. No. You both have feelings for each other, don't you? But you can't be wedded with someone undesirable even though you desire him. I don't know a lot about romance yet, but that's really painful, isn't it? Diana, please tell me the truth. As it stands, I really am going to think the two of you killed my father. If I'm mistaken, then please come clean. Understood. I will tell you the truth, Mistress Lynn. There's so much going on. There's so much saves. Lynn Rainvibe should be arriving at the guest room around now. Why was Mistress Lynn? Damn it. Gotta try it another day. Try again another day. He's the gardener, as I recall. I see, so he's able to intrude without the dogs howling at him. I may not want to show myself to humans, but I can't simply let him escape. Very well, I'll restrain and question him. Of course, if he makes it outside the grounds, that's trouble. Because the key I entrusted to Lynn Rainvibe has been destroyed. That key also served the function of allowing me free entry into this mansion. With it now gone, should I leave these grounds, I'll need permission to get back in. So I'll have to capture him within the courtyard. I need to switch my position again because my legs are starting to hurt. Hold on. Oh, that feels better. I think I had trouble with this part this time. The vampire transformed into a bat and blocked the fleeing gardener's escape. A bat? What's it doing in a place like this? I did it the first time. So yeah. But what are you?
Fret not, human. I just have a few questions for you. Monster! I don't intend to hurt you, but... Hick! Now, calm down, human. Wait, I can't let him circle around to the front. I have yet to check with Lynn Rainvibe how much she considers to be part of the house. If she thinks past the front door is outside, that's bad. Perhaps this courtyard is just an exception. Sheesh. I'll have to restrain you. Ugh. The more you struggle, the lesser your freedom to move. Bloody kettle. And we got him. Let go. Help me. Super suspicious of each other. Suspicious. I know, right? Not so noisy, human. I just want to talk for a bit. That's gotta be a lie. Monster! Then Rainvibe caused it to slip my mind, but that's right, humans do react like this. What are you gonna do with me? Kill me? Now, how can I get him to obediently talk? Oh, you're so sloppy, me. What? Was I always such a pushover? Remember, you heinous villain? Here, I'll even lend you a hand. Oh. Oh. Yes, that's right. Mwahahaha. Human, I'll have you tell me everything you know. Eek. Oh, don't worry. As long as you obediently own up, I won't kill ya. And they just be killing each other. Yeah. Yeah. Violence is just the best. Rule over those puny ants with power. Go ahead, kill him if you wanna. Bro, they're saving so much. Elope? Yes, the truth is... That kind of eloping? Yes, I'm sure you're thinking of the right kind of eloping, Mistress Lynn. When Byrne found the master dead and screamed, I was meeting with Kai here. Kai had made a plan to escape the mansion with me. I wasn't informed how we were going to escape, but at that time he told me to come to this room. Why didn't you tell me from the start? There was no way I could. It's obvious we would be suspected. Even you, Mistress, came to that conclusion. But please believe me, we would never kill the master. And there's no reason for us to have knocked out Hines and Gordon. You're right, I think it's unnatural how those two were attacked. But if you two really intended to flee, then you could have ignored Byrne's screams and just done it. So please tell me, why couldn't you run? Because... It was much too scary to descend from the second floor. Excuse me? It's obvious I couldn't do it. From such a height as this, I never expected him to propose climbing down a ladder from here. What is he even thinking? There's no way he doesn't know. I can't even go out on the terrace, you know. Oh, that's right. You have an extreme fear of heights. That's right. So I told him, if I have to climb down from here, I'd rather dig a hole in the ground and leave that way. It's truly inconceivable. If only the whole world were flat, and all buildings should be one story. That might be going a little far. Well, then what was Kai here for earlier? He told me he'd think of a better plan, so I should come back at this time. And you know what that plan was? Climb down with a blindfold. What an absolute idiot. That is, yeah. And I suppose I might as well take this chance to put it all out there. The truth is, I'm the kind of person who gets more passionate the more obstacles there are to love. My dear is trying to take me away from the undesirable things forced upon me. It's just such a romantic situation. Right, that sort of thing is inspirational. Lovers that can't be wedded like Romeo and Juliet. If we can't be wedded, We'll just die, the both of us. Do you and Kai love each other that deeply? Yes, and I'm sure, and so I'm sure. It's for the best the master died. Eh? Oh, please don't misunderstand. I'm not saying we killed him. The master loved his wife so deeply, you know. Through death, he could go to the same place as her. He's probably overjoyed, don't you think? Diana, don't you feel the same, Mistress Lynn? I was always wondering, really, why won't he just die? What in the world are you? And you too were forced to be a mistress for the master's sake, weren't you? So you don't have to do any of that anymore, yes? Forced? I did that of my own violation. The master was troublesome for everyone in the mansion, and the person who attacked Gordon and Hines seems to have left now, correct? Wouldn't it be fine to just end it here? I could never do that. If it really wasn't Kai, then who was it? I'm... Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that you were saddened by the master's death, Mistress Lynn. But you do think so too, don't you? That the master must be happy with his wife in the afterlife? I can't understand what you're saying. I won't tell anyone about Kai, so please just leave this room. Right now. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't think you'd be so offended. I'll leave right away. Jesus Lords, everybody's going crazy. Wait, woman. Kai! Lord Arne? Oh, he hella beat him up. Don't move from that spot. I'll kill him. Oh! Okay. This music. Oh! Hey! Yeah! Damn freaking music is going off. Yeah! Woo! Hey! This is awesome. Ah. Same goes if you scream. Lord Arne, what have you done? You shut up, Lane Rain Vibe. I'm talking to the maid there. Got that? Yes. Lord Arne. Now, woman, I have this man's fate in my hands. There were no lies in what you told Lynn Rain Vibe there, were there? Oh. There were not. Ha ha ha. You know, I talked with this human, and if I find any discrepancies, I'll know one of you's lying. With that out there, I'm gonna ask again. Sure you didn't lie? Ugh. It's true. I am not lying, so please don't do anything cruel to Kai. Lord Arne, please stop. Why would you do this? Ha 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 ha. Maybe I'll believe ya. Go on, tend to him as you will, woman. Oh, Kai, are you alright? I was up on the terrace and that man came out of nowhere, so I gave him a good talking to. Hope it helps us solve the case. Lord Arne, sure enough you attacked Hines and Gordon. Ah, right. Thought I'd put on a fun show for everybody. Got some pretty good blame throwing going there, didn't I? Seems my performance had an effect. Performance? Why would you do that? Oh, I just added a little spice to things. It's not like anybody died, did they? So where's the problem? Of course, if I can get better with this body, you might see a head start flying. Enjoyed it, right? Violence is great, ain't it? Oh, she hella slapped him. Oh, do it again. What in the world are you doing? Oh, we are almost to the end of the files. When blood besides mine is used for abilities, the relative concentrates of mine goes up. Which is why I thought I'd take the chance to wrest control of this body. But it's not going like I thought, so our thoughts are all mixed up. For someone who doesn't know who he is, you seem pretty into this whole detective thing. Me wanting to murderize, you wanting to play detective. It's all become a mangled mess. kill them all. Give your body to and mine to me already. Got it, me? Hey, take a look, why don't ya? This puny brat's trembling, see? Must be scared of me. Ah ha ha ha. Yeah ha 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 ha. What in the world are you doing? What in the world am I doing? Very true, Lynn Rain Vibe. What'd you say? Whew. What am I doing indeed? I completely let my guard down to this lowlife. I see. I'll be sure to keep in mind that this kind of thing can happen. Hey, hey, hey! You got an attitude there, don't ya? You're me, right? Let's get along. Indeed, I am curious who I am exactly, but I am sure of one thing. You are not me. What? Close one, close one. Oh! Useless, 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 useless. Your attacks won't work on me. What are you talking about? You just ran from one, did you not? You also dodged my attack back when I first met you. I thought your body only turned red because you had absorbed my blood vats. But it seems I was mistaken. Huh? You're imagining things, surely. Well, now it seems I hit the nail on the head. You can't keep up that red invulnerability for long, can you? No, I totally can. So you're just an idiot after all. That's really how it is. You, don't make fun of me. Enough, I'm gonna kill ya. Easier said than done when you're talking to a vampire. I'm gonna drink all your blood right here. Even if I gotta lose my own heart. I'm gonna take you over. I can take control of your body. I see, so that's how this body works. And so indeed, the owner of my last remaining heart is... How amusing. Allow the great Arne to drink up the last lingerings of your blood. Fight, 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 fight. Not Ziv here. Actually did not get this far. Woo. What do I do? Well, I can't imagine one such as me being bested by this fool again. I suppose I should observe his movements. The great Arne is not one for brutish strength. The joy of battle is in knowing you have completely conquered your opponent. Attack type. As for the opponent I am to conquer this time, I don't believe he has the brains for complex attacks. Most likely I need only understand the workings of how his body changes colors. The vampire watched carefully to note when his foe's body changed from red to black. Huh? You'll never beat me by running, see? I see. What causes his body to revert to normal is... Impact. So after being attacked, he must revert briefly. That charge does seem rather mighty, but not so much that I can't see through it. If he were able to move around freely at that speed, it would be quite troublesome, but bro, why is this music going so hard? I am loving the music. I'll observe it once more. The important part should be focusing on where my attack hits him. If his body changes color in the same spot as before, then it should be as easy as placing a trap there. Hey, ain't gonna let you plead for your life now. My conjecture seems to hold strong. He attacked in exactly the same way, how naively honest. Well, he is an idiot after all. He can't seem to change direction either. He'll just charge forward in a straight line. Perhaps in this incomplete state, he can't form complex thoughts. Well, it's not my concern. If I set up a trap here, around there, he should fall for it just like that. Based on his two observation, the vampire laid a trap in the place he expected his foe's body to turn black. So it's like red, then there, so like that. Yes, this is the spot. Ooh, we'll try it out. Indeed, that'll do. Oh, okay, nope. Shoot, how could I have made such an error? I need to lay the trap where he's not red, or there's no point. However, I'm sure I have it now. It's like, do it right there. Now. The music goes so hard for what? It's a gag. The composer said, I'm gonna go off. Bro. They're like, hey composer, we need some upbeat music. The composer's like, hold my beer. And just wait for it, bro. Like, it's going off, man. Like, he was like, I got you. I got an opera choir all done here. We're gonna just go for it. You and your lousy thinking. But now, how about this? Oh, wave 2, okay. How do you like that? Can't set a trap if you can't see me. True, it's harder to tell than before, but I'll just focus on when he's visible. Aim for a moment he appears. I suppose he hasn't stopped to consider he could just attack me while invisible. Not that I'm complaining, I'm quite grateful in fact. Just in case, I'll serve him one more time. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna relish killing you. Right, I understood the pattern. I've also understood what a complete buffoon he is. I'll place a trap there without hesitation. I guess the spot. Indeed, that'll do. There. Gah. That was it? Damn it. Oh, it turned purple. Oh. I suppose this means I win, yes? Now that I particularly understand what it means to win over my own blood. Well, guess that just figures. I'll have to wait inside you for my body's revival. Enjoy your detective junk while it lasts, puppet. Yeah ha ha ha. Yeah ha 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 ha. How amusing. See if you can, Nakzizir. Entertain me further. Puppet, Yeah ha ha ha. I'm thinking and acting for myself, or so I believed. But perhaps even these thoughts are being controlled by the blood inside me. Ha ha ha, quite a delightful body if I say so myself. Well, I'll ruminate on this bit by bit. I feel as if I'm forgetting something. What in the world are you doing? Doing those horrible things to Kai and even attacking Gordon and Hines? As the next head of the House of Rain Vibe, I can't forgive harm brought upon those of my estate. I'm going to protect them. Are you listening? Ah? When did I get here? Oh, Lynn Rain Vibe, what is it? You seem offended. I don't really get what's going on. Were you not listening to me? I knew it. I knew you were just a cruel vampire. What's this? Aren't you well aware I'm a vampire? Wait, Lynn Rain Vibe, I just remembered. That was... enough. I'll explain later, okay? Right now we need to get Kai to a bed. Please stop it. Diana, I won't tell anyone about this, so please stay away from Kai.
Understood. I'm sorry. Damn, bro! Lord Arne, let's leave.
Right. Do you got games on your phone?
What do you mean? Do I have games on my phone? Like on my actual phone? Or are you talking about what's in here? Just hear me out for a moment, Lynn Ring Vibe. Away. What's that? Please, just go away, right now. Also, we didn't get to talk about the upcoming Essence costumes yet. Oh, I know. Let me finish this up and then we can talk. Because I think we're almost done with this chapter. What do you mean by that? Just what it sounds like. I don't want to see your face. I didn't think you were the kind of person to do something so horrible. I was a fool to trust you. Now hold on, Lane Rain Vibe. Well, if that is your wish as my client, then very well. My apologies, Lynn Rain Vibe. I don't understand anymore. I don't understand Lord Arne. I don't understand anyone in this mansion. If Lord Arne is the one who attacked Gordon and Hines, then have I made any progress at all? I've learned that everyone was glad that father had been killed. I've learned about their ugly feelings that I had no idea of before. Everything is just a mess. Am I the only one who's sad about all this? But even so, I have to stay strong. Because I'm going to be the family head. As the head of the Rain Vibe family, I have to protect everyone. That's why I worked so hard to be a good mistress. But now, I don't know what I should do. At this rate, maybe this search for father's killer is best abandoned. In fact, that might be what's best for everyone. Hey, Linny. Zissy? Yoo-hoo! Ah! Looks like you had a fight, huh? Zissy, did you know that Lord Arne was that kind of person? What kind of person? Arne's not a person, remember? Well, I suppose, yes, he's a vampire. I don't know anymore what's right, what to believe. Is it really all that tough? You just gotta not trust. Huh? From the perspective of entities like us, it's your mindset that doesn't make sense. It's use or be used, right? No need for trust. Though it sure is entertaining watching humans worry over that stuff. But it looks to me like you and Lord Arne trust each other. What? Nah, nothing of the sort. I'm only with Arne because I get to see him using stuff. Because I mean, isn't an ex-heinous vampire really funny? Vampires usually look down on all but their own kind, so Arne's quite the weirdo for letting me use him. Of course, my abilities are handy to Arne, so he uses me too. But when all said and done, doesn't that mean you're together because you trust each other? Well, I guess maybe it'd be like that in your terms, Linny. But that makes sense to you, then that's fine. But I don't think it'll work so well with us. Because the two of you are using me? Yep, we're using you so we can enjoy this case. Even still, I feel like we're better than the people in this mansion. What are you getting at? 'Cause at least we're using you as a human, Linny. What's up? You must have had at least a faint idea that you were their dress-up doll. That can't be true. I chose this myself. I try to become a fine noble lady and I'll become the head of the Rain Vibe family. Did you really make those choices yourself? I mean, what else would I do? I'm the only daughter of the Rain Vibe family. I'm a Harris. Without that title, what would I even be? What would be left? Oh, Linny. My tastes make it so hard to just tell you to throw out those noble lady clothes, but I think that tracksuit looks good on you too. At the very least, it's hard to see you as a noble, and you sure don't strike me as an Harris either. What's the deal with that tracksuit anyway? One day, I snuck out of the house and bought this for myself. As much as I said I wanted one, they wouldn't buy it, so I had to go myself. I was yelled at for leaving the house without permission, and rejected for not dressing as a noble should. I see, and? Now that I think about it, this tracksuit is the one time since Mother passed that I stuck to my own will regardless of what others said. Huh? Was that really the only time? Well, no, but it's fine, right? Can I keep looking for Father's killer? Could it be you're asking me? I guess I am. That's right. If I lose steam and give up now, nothing is going to change. I decided to solve this case. That is my decision. Not as a dress-up doll, out of my own violation as a human. Volition. Hee hee, that's the ticket. Well, how about this? Maybe you should go solve the case without even having to ask Arne's help. Me? I mean, you drove Arne away. You gotta handle it yourself now, right? It'll be fine. You saw through the lies and the alibis all by yourself earlier. Yes, that's right. I can do this myself, even without Lord Arne. To that end, I won't mind you using me. Give me some more entertainment. Girl, why are you asking? Do it, Lynn, right? I still don't quite get the concept of using as you two see it, but you'll lend your aid? Of course, I'm an ally to all smiling girls. That I can't believe. Hehehe, well, at any rate, Linny, I've got some info for you. The short maid, I don't think she went back to her room till the incident happened. Elise? How about you restart the investigation there? The possibility that someone in this mansion killed your dad hasn't gone away, has it? Right, I understand. I'll give it a try. If you'll go along with what I say that easily, you're still a puppet after all, you know. Hee hee. I love him. She left. Good work. While waiting for you, my memories have been starting to clear up. So I was taken over by that Noxizzer. Man, how lame. It's never happened to me before, so what do you expect? However, while the means were violent, I did obtain information. Lynn Rainvive doesn't seem pleased about it, however. She's too naive. She still doesn't understand what it means to search for a killer or the danger. Can you expect any better? She's still just a kid. Hey though, this could be a learning experience. Now, seeing as she doesn't want to see my face, I'll rest for a bit. I must admit I'm exhausted. Gotcha, figured as much. Leave Lynn to me. As long as there's a mirror around, course. Yes, that'll do. Man, so sloppy. That's part of why Lynn's angry, you know. Oops, already asleep. For someone whose father was beheaded, she sure is on the fence whether she actually wants to take action or not. Actually, her father wasn't beheaded. That was just a different corpse. Her father was pushed from a high place to his secret lair that he had to try to resummon his wife. And so he actually fell to his death. Like Zissy said, the possibility of someone from the mansion being the killer hasn't changed. First, I need to talk with Elise. But I should remind myself of what everyone said in their alibis beforehand. Let's see, what did they say about Elise? Testimony. I saw her leave the kitchen once. She came to the kitchen and left with water. I went to the master with water, then was alone in my room. Elise was to Father's room to bring him water at midnight every night. Apparently, he needs that water to take his sleeping pills. But last night, Elise was told it wasn't necessary. However, Elise forgot and went to the kitchen to get a glass of water like usual. And upon reaching the door to Father's room, she remembered and hastily turned back. So her testimony is that while she didn't meet Father, she did go to the third floor by herself. Considering the timeline, that makes Elise the likely cause of that shattering vase I heard. Still, I don't know if this testimony is enough to... Huh? Elise said she usually watches Father take his pills after giving him water, but... What about after that, especially when you consider she didn't give him the water this time?
Isn't this a little strange? There's a contradiction in these 3 testimonies. Click the part of the text that's contradictory. You can press the ponder button in the lower right to have Lynn elaborate. Bern apparently saw Elise enter the kitchen, get some water, and leave. But Elise didn't get to give Father that water, did she? So what did she do with the cup? This right here means Elise didn't go back to the kitchen to return the glass, which still had water in it. Normally she'd do that right away. What happened, I wonder? Oh, that was right. Oh! Also, he's a Disney villain? Just falling? Yes, he is. Maybe I should ask her about that too. My child voice is going away. I can't do it no more. You never know what might be a clue. Okay, let's talk with Elise. She's still in the dining room, I bet. That's the wrong way. Where is the dining room? Is it in the first floor? That's the bathroom. So then, kitchen? We're in the dining room. What do you mean? Wait, is she in here? Well, here's Gordon. I didn't even see him. Oh, Mistress Lynn, how is Diana? It seems she still needs time to calm down. Is that so? Bern and Hines still seem to be arguing as well. Where's Elise? Oh, where's Elise? Sorry. Oh, I told her to go back to her room to check on you two. Did you not pass her by? That's right. I was out on the terrace with Diana feeling the night breeze. Well, I'll go check on Elise then. I see. Please do, Mistress Lynn. Okay, now we can go. Oh my god, this way. Here we go. Lurarg! If it isn't Mistress Lynn! You're so jumpy, you scared me with that. Gordon told me to call for thou, so I was fretting when neither of you were here. When did you go? Where did you go? I did doth be worried. I'm sorry, it seemed Diana wanted to be alone for a little longer. By the way, Elise, is there something about that closet? Didst I not know? I adore closets. I love the way they look. Verily, I was simply staring at it. There doth be nothing at all inside this closet. I am not suspicious in the least wise. That's way too suspicious. Please, let me inside. Let me see inside. You can't. There is some underwear that is too much risk for thee, mistress. I'm sure they're all just teddy bear patterned. It seems Elise absolutely doesn't want me to see what's inside. What would Elise want to hide? Could it have to do with that sound I heard on my way to Father's room? It might be time to tell a little fib. Bluffin'. Actually, Elise, I saw it. You see, I caught you in the act. I saw you break the vase. What? I heard a crashing sound, and when I went to look, there you were. Nay, I tell you, that isn't true. I just knocked it over is all. It's still be right there on the second floor, right? No, it isn't. That's the one that was formerly in the storeroom, because the vase is missing from the storeroom. Well, surely Bern must have taken it then. Diana said it herself that Bern is a thief for forsooth. Elise, do you also think Byrne is doing things? I'm sure it must be so. So if you want to give back anything Byrne gave me, say if the word and I will. I had no idea he was doing such vile things. Really? Even if Byrne being a thief is true, it's not good to blame everything on him, is it? Why won't you believe me? I don't like how she talks. Elise's reaction makes it clear that she's hiding the vase, but she isn't going to just tell me the truth at this rate. What else can I do? Maybe. Heinz told me that there was a thing Elise hadn't returned to the kitchen. That must have something to do with this. Oh, the glass. Well then, Elise, what about you know what? Or should've I know what? You should. It's nowhere to be found either. And it doesn't appear to be somewhere out in the open in this room either. So where did it go? Father's glass. You always return it to the kitchen. But Heinz told me that you hadn't yet. It wasn't in Father's room and it's not in this room either. So where is it? Did you break it alongside the vase? Also, if you could go into more detail about the risque underwear later. But please at least bear with me that. It's too soon for thee to engage in these things. Elise, seriously, what kind of underwear is this? Oh god, don't know. No! Why is that a thing? Why is that a note thing? So you tried to pour the water from the glass to the vase and broke both? I was up very late the night before searching for you, Mistress Lin. So even the act of going to the kitchen made me very sleepy. I'm sorry about that too. So then after breaking the vase, you were hastily cleaning the hallway and looking for a replacement? And that's when I heard Byrne's voice. I just finished destroying the evidence and was standing by the second floor vase with relief. I see. Why did you have to do all that to hide it? Feared of... I was afeared of Gordon yelling at me. Huh? You doth not even know, Mistress Lin, the true rage Gordon can unleash. He yells at me at least 10 times a day, and yesterday I was set to breaketh my record. Again, Elise, he was certain to scare me half to death. Don't you realize, Mistress Lin? Since around the 100th thing I broke, my senses have become numb. I've come to think it's only natural that I break things. Oh, there he is. Why doth he yell at me so when I'm only doing something natural? Mistress Lin, please keep this from Gordon. Please keep it a secret. Sir Gordon, how doth he do? Sure enough, that broken vase was your doing. Now, would you tell me all about it nice and slowly? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Elise, we'll go to my room. Sniffle, forsooth. Mistress Lin, I'm terribly sorry, but our discussion about the future must wait until everyone's calmed down. Yes. Hang in there, Elise. Sure enough, the broken vase and glass are here, but not much else of note. Still, steadily working these things out is important, surely. I was able to expose Diana and Elise's lies all on my own. Yeah, this is fine. I can manage this even by myself. It seems it'll take time for everyone to settle down. I should go back to my room and sort out what I've learned. Oh my goodness, I was hoping this was going to be done soon. There's a note. Huh? There's something on the wall. What's this about? Waiting in the courtyard. Is this from Lord Arne? I wonder why. Does he want to apologize once more or something? No, surely not, but even supposing he did apologize, would I be able to forgive him? If we end up working together to investigate again, yes, I should really give some thought to
to handle the relationship between us. At any rate, I'll go.
What if it's not from him? Like, why are we trusting this so easily? It is dark. Hey. Okay, am I going? Oh, right here.
Lord Arne? Where could he be? Oh, what's the matter? What's wrong? It's me, remember?
Oh.
Yeah. Huh? Why are you attacking me?
The guard dogs bare their fangs and howl, preparing to leap at the girl any moment. As the dog stepped straight ahead, the girl desperately dodged out of the way.
What's wrong with you? It's me. Eek. Please stop it. What should I do? I'm cornered. I still haven't accomplished anything, and yet, someone, Lord Arne.
You called?
Why are they attacking?
Don't kill them.
Like, didn't you leave?
What would I need to leave for? You said you didn't want to see my face, so I simply stayed someplace where you wouldn't. More to the point, why are you out here being attacked?
I don't understand it either. Why are the dogs?
Talk about gnawing off the arm that feeds you. You've never heard that? It's a saying in Japan. Such incessant barking, they're like dogs.
They are dogs.
I see. So they're curs who forget lessons they were already taught once. Be gone. Why are they attacking? What happened? Did Kai do that?
Thank you so much.
Indeed, you should be grateful.
But I'm not going to forgive you just for this, Lord Arne.
Ah, yes, about that. There's something I must tell you about. If you care to listen, that is.
What is it?
It may get a little long. Let us return to your room.
Understood.
Oh, there was a person right there! Did you see him? He was on the side. He was the red guy on the side. He took control of the dogs. Is that Nakarchili? Whatever that guy's name was? We're gonna just call him Nick. And so, in summary, control of my body had been taken from me.
Do you think I'm going to believe that?
I should hope you will, because it's the truth. In essence, this personality of mine also comes from this body's one remaining heart, and thus, I too am ultimately a puppet. Quite delightful, is it not? Feel free to laugh.
I wouldn't do that. To me, you're just Lord Arne.
Is that so?
Let me ask a few questions.
What is it?
Even if it wasn't your own intention, Lord Arne, do you have any thoughts about the people you attacked?
Does it matter what I think? It wasn't the current me who did it. But no, I don't have any special thoughts.
Then why did you apologize to me?
Because it appeared I quite troubled you by having my body taken over by that fella. It was an apology for my blunder, in essence.
Then one last question. Lord Arne, are you using me?
Indeed I am, for the sake of solving this case. It would be a pain to gather info from around this mansion all by myself. I'd like to curtail the tedium so as to enjoy this case as much as possible. But what about it?
Even if we speak to each other, vampires and humans really do think differently, huh?
I'm not certain how exactly we differ, but that much should be obvious. Vampires and humans are separate creatures. Humans can't understand the thoughts of animals, yes?
Even so, I feel like if I properly explain my feelings, Even he should be able to understand. No, I guess that's wrong. Because even if I understand his explanation, that doesn't mean I'm okay with it. Trying to force different values on others won't resolve anything. But still, the using he talks about. What is it, Lin Rain vibe? You've gone quiet all of a sudden. Urg, come on. Why am I the only one so troubled by everything? Don't start shouting out of the blue. Understand? I won't forgive what you did, Lord Arne. I don't care if your body was taken over by another vampire or whatever. In fact, it's all your fault to begin with for losing to your own blood of all things. So sure enough, the fundamental issue lies with you. What are you doing losing when you call yourself the most heinous of all vampires? Sorry, I might have gone a little too far. Haha. Aha, is that how it is? Understand, Lin Ring vibe. So you are irritated by my incompetence? No, that's not really it, but... Say again. Jeez. Lord Arne, for humans in general, it's painful to be hurt by those we're close to. And for whatever reason, you can't understand that. But even if you can't understand, could you at least keep it in mind? Right, I'll keep it in mind. Thank you very much. And also, sorry for hitting you. Don't worry about it. You might as well have been petting me. More importantly, I've been eager to hear what information you've gathered. More importantly... Understood. Alright, listen well to my efforts. Is this enough, I wonder? It feels like only a temporary measure. If we keep investigating together and run into another conflict. Enough of that. Organizing our information comes first for now. Holy crap. Well, that's everything I learned and what I know about the vampire Noxezurier. I have no issues with your findings about the actions of the humans, but you say Noxezurier... I'm just gonna call him Nock. You say Nock is known as the Lord of Shadows and is belligerent with a serious appetite. Isn't that far too little to go off of? What do you expect? There's not much in the literature. Very well, I suppose. This case is connected to Nock's heart, isn't it? Your father likely used it out of his desire to revive your mother. Perhaps it was even the killer themselves who taught him the black magic of reviving the dead. The Rainvibe pedigree is convenient as well. The influence held by nobles can often extend over the police after all. Furthermore, whatever his methods, it was your father gathering human body parts. If his mental state was unstable as well, it could be easy to pin all blame on him if needed. I suppose so, but... I'll never forgive them for using father's feelings. Well then, allow me to sort out your information to help reveal said killer. Yes, go right ahead. Interesting. There's still a lot, like... What if it's like a murder on the Orient Express kind of thing? What if they like all got together and killed him? Oh, here comes the music again. Here we go, let's go. Hey. Hey. Yeah, let's go. Dance, dance, dance. Let's go. Hey. Yeah, woo. Back and forth. Dance, dance, dance. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. That's like my 4th time doing that. It is for like no reason at all. I love doing it. It's so much fun. Ooh, what is all this? Cute, so cute. I can't make my voice that cute. Right, it's your first time seeing it. Simply put, it's a stage made from my blood. Evilly, bloodedly, adorably, neon tot. I thought it good to see you're cheering up, but stop that at once. I just started doing it subconsciously. Everything I've been stubbornly keeping in came out just like that. Say, Linny, there's something you might appreciate. Zissy, what is it? Arne's bored all the time, so he practices doing this all by himself. That's too cute. I just want to decorate my room with you. No, not possible. The blood returns to my body when it's done. No, I was talking about you, Lord Arne. Me? Boy, Linny, you really are strange. Nothing of the sort. Drilling again. Well, you see, when humans get excited, their body temperature rises, and so to lower it...
That's sweat. This is going nowhere. Let us ignore Lynn Ring vibe.
Huh? What? Please, let me join you in this too.
On this too. You become awfully bothersome all of a sudden when the subject is vampires. Just stay there and be quiet.
Leave it to me.
Let's organize the information Lynn Ring vibe gathered. Alright, first. Hold on a second. You've got a map of the mansion and dolls of everyone. Don't be so surprised at every turn. That's not happening. I'll just ignore you for a while. All that needs to be made clear is this case. Ultimately, who killed Lynn Ringvibe's father. Thus, the only actions we need inspect are those of the humans in the mansion before and after the incident. The first ones to act before Lynn Ringvibe received the call from her father were the two maids. First, the short maid left her room to go to the kitchen. In doing so, she met the guard and the chef, neither of whom moved until the incident occurred, yes?
Yes, that's what they said.
Incidentally, I take it you asked the guard, the maid, and the cook individually.
Well, naturally, I questioned all three separately and they all gave the same story.
Gave that the same story. In that case, good. Now let's proceed. While this short maid was in the kitchen, another person left her room. Surely you know where she was headed. Of course. She went to the guest room. The guest room on the second floor. Precisely. This is kind of cute, not gonna lie. Reminds me of the skits in Disgaea games that happens in between chapters. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Right? And this is a cute, like, little game.
But how do you know it happened in this order?
Actually, I was watching from this mirror here. Yes, Zizzy saw both maids head to the second floor. The tall maid passed by here first.
Oh, I see.
In short, if anyone tried to go to the third floor, it would be witnessed by Zizzy on the second floor or the guard in the dining room.
I see.
Of course, the guard is also a suspect, so we can't fully believe him. But for the moment, there are no contradictions in the people he claimed to witness or the times. In addition, Zizzy was generally watching everything, so it should be no issue to proceed like this.
Understood.
I give up on trying to make the cute voice for her. And then she waited here. Then the maid left the kitchen right around when the gardener was spotted in the back. Also saw the two of them in the guest room.
Huh? Then I didn't need to see through Diana's lies.
You can generally assume that Zizzy saw everything in any rooms with mirrors.
My hard work.
But they quickly went into a blind spot and I didn't know what they were doing. So Linny did good.
I sure did.
Well, but there's no way to verify whether what that maid said is true or not. But if Zizzy hadn't seen it, we wouldn't know if she was really in the guest room. By the way, Lynn Ring vibe.
Yes.
Do you think it would be possible to carry the ladder to the terrace on the second floor? I wonder, that ladder is really big. Kai always seems to just drag it around. And also, there's a fence on the terrace. It would probably be hard to do alone, right? Indeed. Zizzy, was there any indication that the gardener left the room alone, then re-entered the mansion? Not just limited to the second floor guest rooms, say the third floor guest room perhaps? Unfortunately, I didn't see. Right, understood. Yep, I saw her pass through. Yes, we get it. The maid went to her master's room right at midnight every night. But then she recalled that on this day she'd been told he didn't need water. Just around this time, Lynn Ringvibe received a call from her father. Now they both begin to move. That's when she breaks it. The maid couldn't be bothered to return the glass to the kitchen, so she tried to transfer the water to a vase but broke both. While she was doing this, Lynn Ringvibe prioritized going to her father's room. And there she arrived. Now, as for the maid's actions afterwards, she went to her room. The maid wanted to destroy the evidence, but oopsies. Oh, sorry. This way. Oh, that's right. She went to the storeroom because she needed to get this. Just before Elise heard first witness Burns scream, it seems she was in the storeroom. Knowing her, it wouldn't surprise me if she was searching for a vase the whole time. She's so dim-witted. That's true. Oh, I read it as her voice. Oops. In summary, let's say she took about 5 minutes cleaning up and was searching the storeroom for a vase when you delightfully passed out. What do you mean delightfully? If only she left cleaning up the vase for later, she could have entered the storeroom sooner. At this time, everyone but the guard was inside a room. A convenient time to act without anyone seeing. As for this butler, it's not even necessary to give it a thought. Given the placement of his room, he had inevitably encountered someone going anywhere. If he went to the second floor, he passed Zissy's mirror. If he went east, he'd encounter the guard. That's right. After doing some reading in his room, Gordon apparently talked with Hines in the kitchen. Burns says he saw them too, and there was no contradiction with Hines' testimony. Incidentally, what was he talking with the chef about? The food menu for next week and budgets, apparently. What a serious and dull old coot. Dull old coot? That's such a crude way to treat him. 30. Oh, that's the time. At 12:30, the guard was evidently called for by your father. Even Burr didn't seem to know why he was called. I recall your father said something about leaving the house together, did he not? Yes. If that's indeed what was going on, then perhaps the guard was meant to be the first witness. Meant to be? There was the corpse resembling your father. Yes, he wanted him to see it and think he'd been murdered. Well, though he was in fact murdered. Father, why would you do something like that? But wait, why not just let the maids discover it in the morning? Indeed, I can see no merit to making the guard discover it. Perhaps that wasn't in the killer's plan. Well, more possibilities make it all the more delightful. There's nothing delightful about it. And after the guard used his key to open the door, he found you uncomfortably passed out next to the corpse and screamed. Hold on, what's that uncomfortably for? By the way, your father was holding his room key. Who else had a duplicate key? Besides Byrne, the butler, Gordon, and the two maids also had keys. That's far too many. Oh, but Elise doesn't have one anymore. About a month ago, she flushed hers down a toilet. Since then, she hasn't been allowed her own. Instead, she has to borrow Gordon's, and if she doesn't give it right back, she gets yelled at. What kind of system is that? So then, back to the short maid. Just before the guard found the corpse, she went down to the second floor to replace the vase. Yes, she said Byrne's scream almost caused her to break that vase too. And in response to the guard's pathetic scream, the short maid, Elise, and the tall maid, Diana. The two of them assembled, but what was the guard doing at that time? Byrne's extremely averse to blood, so he was passing out. It seems
she fainted. Huh? Bern can't stand the sight of blood at all. For instance, Elise sometimes blunders and cuts her fingers, and every time Bern runs over out of worry, that little bit of blood makes him faint. What a useless fella. Isn't the fact you might discover a corpse Sunday the best part of being a guard? I hope that's a really rare occurrence. On the other hand, impressive he could become a guard. Well, at any rate, the maids then called for the others. And they too assembled. That concludes our sorting out of the info. We also have a sufficient idea of motives. However, before we consider who the killer is, there's one thing I want to confirm with you. What is it? Lynn Rainvibe, those dogs of yours seem quite superb. Indeed, they will attack anyone but specific people, as demonstrated earlier. Yes, they should be friendly only to myself, Father, and Gardener Kai. Then why do you think you were attacked? It's simple. There was something different about you. You were attacked, in fact, because they were too talented. Something different? So, just what was it? You're certain. I want to say the scent, because usually it's the scent. After I regained consciousness, I had blood on my clothes, so I changed. But I'm sure just changing clothes didn't remove the scent of someone else's blood. I didn't notice it myself, but maybe the dogs responded to it. Exactly. I'm sensitive to the smell of blood as well, and though it's faint, you do smell of blood. And it's not your own. In short, hold on a second. What? I'm getting to the important part. Oh, your blood went back, so you got big again. Wait, not that. You could smell blood on me too, Lord Arne? I said as much, didn't I? And so... No, not and so. That's really kind of embarrassing. Look, it's fine now. No, it's not. Now that I think about it, I haven't bathed 2 nights in a row. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can't stop. I can't focus on what you're saying like this. I'm going to take a bath. Hey, hold on. We can talk later. Bruh. Your father is murdered. Who cares? Zizzy. Lynn, right? I know. Leave it to me. Oh, but I won't look inside the bath, of course. I'm a gentleman, see? Yes, so you say. But still, why is Lynn Rainvibe taking a bath all of a sudden? You definitely don't get a girl's heart, Arne. I mean, you need to get human feelings first. What are you talking about? Does she properly understand why she was attacked by the guard dogs? The note that called for her, the knowledge that she had the scent of blood on her, clearly she's the next one the killer is after. Maybe she was embarrassed enough that she couldn't even afford to consider that stuff. Utterly unbelievable. The fact that someone's trying to kill her and it's one of the 6... Oh. That's your bath? I'm revived. Truly, Lord Arne has no delicacy. Real vampires turned out to be completely different from what I imagined. It's really kind of a shock. I've been disillusioned. But vexing as it is, their abilities are still cool. Really now, what's with you, Lord Arne? Come to think of it, I wonder if vampires take baths. I've read that they can't stand running water. I should ask him later. Well, never mind that. I need to thoroughly wash off this blood scent. If Lord Arne hadn't saved me, I might have died. I don't have the power to protect myself. Of course, I understand that wisdom alone isn't enough. So I need Lord Arne's help. I really do need to think about how to go about interacting with him. Lord Arne uses me in this case to enjoy himself. And I use his strength and wisdom to help solve the case. But when I say I'm using him to solve the case, aren't I just trusting that he can do it? Isn't this so confusing? Just what is the difference? Humans and vampires? Lord Arne and I? Trusting? Using? Come to think of it, why was I attacked? Actually, there was that note in my room. And the fact I had blood on me. That wasn't a coincidence, was it? Lynn Rain Vibe, how long are you going to be in there? Isn't this much too long for a bath? Well now, Lynn Rain Vibe. Killed by the culprit after all. What? Nah, she cannot be dead. Ugh. Ah, she's still alive. Well, you're still alive? I'll get you out of there for now. That's what we're trying to find out. Someone's trying to kill her. Lord Arne. That was clearly a fatal wound, so I thought you were long since dead. I see. I'm going to die. Even when I'm suddenly on the verge of death, you aren't surprised. Well, I was able to predict it. So did you see the culprit's face? They suddenly came from behind, so I didn't see. Dude, I know, for real. And she's dying? Like, what? How useless. First off, how did they get into the bathroom? And she didn't notice? That's cruel. It was you who didn't listen to everything I had to say, right? What are you laughing about? Mother said she wanted to die smiling. And you let it happen for real! Are you happy to die? That's not it. Did your mother die happy? She said she wanted to live. I see. So, Lynn Rain Vibe, what about you? I also want to live. That would be obvious. I haven't accomplished anything. Because she didn't listen to what you have to say. What? She's been looking for answers from you this entire time. Arne, you're pissing me off. Even though I'd finally decided to do something on my own, I choose to all by myself. I'll catch Father's killer. Ugh. No, I don't want to die yet. I don't want. I see. Yet very soon you will undoubtedly die. Toyed with by the killer, never to be the starring role, you were a helpless puppet in the end. Just do as a supporting character does and step off the stage of this puppet show. But I'll give you a small mercy. If you have any last words, I'll hear them. Turn her into a vampire? Ease my blood. I didn't quite catch that. Please suck my blood. Lynn Rain Vibe, you. To think you'd be saying that even now. Those who have their blood sucked by a vampire become the vampire's puppet, gaining miraculous healing. Just like it sounds, a puppet is a puppet with no sense of self. They only obey the vampire. So you're saying you wish to live even if it means becoming a true vampire? But we're talking about the vampire fanatic, so that's not what you mean to say. A puppet is not a vampire, so puppets are not immortal. As such, they cannot recover from such a fatal wound. You want the blood of Neontolt, don't you? I don't need the blood of Neontolt. Oh? Lord Arne is fine. What do you mean? Give me Lord Arne's. Please, give me Lord Arne's blood. What's gonna happen? My blood? Is that different from the blood of Neontolt? Answer me, Lynn Rain Vibe. Bruh, she's dying. Don't just go ahead and die, you.
live a little longer. Damn, slowest death scene ever. Oh! She's like 10 years old! Sorry. Oh! I have to actually press buttons. So you can still use your voice. But don't speak in the middle of it. What do you mean? He's just biting your neck, bro. I need to press buttons. I think so. She's like young. I think she's 10. I don't know. I'll have to like look it up, but I don't remember how old she is. I feel like I've done something I really shouldn't have. Let me look this up. Hold up. Wait, no, I don't want all this. I just want to know how old she is, bro. Oh my god, it doesn't even tell me. I don't even know how old she is. Who's slashing a 10-year-old that hard? That's just sad. Like, I get they can be annoying, but really the killer has to go over a kid that can barely round up the nearest 10. Right? Well, it seems like she's... Because they wanted to kill the father, which they did, but it doesn't make sense why they want to kill her. Unless they gain something from killing her. Because it's like... She can't do anything, you know? Like, she's gonna not be like her father and be the way... Well, who knows? I mean, if you ever seen Mad Father... So who knows, but... I feel like I've done something I really shouldn't have. There. The blood-sucking you so desired. Rejoice. I guess it is, but... What the heck was with that reluctant blood-sucking? You seem able to move well enough. Well, if you missed it, she actually asked for his help. So that's the only reason why he's actually here. Ah, thank you very much. There's no need to thank me. After all, in just a few minutes, you'll become a mere puppet and meet death. Before that happens, answer my question. What do you mean, my blood? By Lord Arne's blood, I mean Lord Arne's blood. Yes, I'm asking you what that means. The blood that runs through this body is that of my own remaining hearts. Why is her eyes all bruised? I know, girl. Hot as expressed. Arne looks a little older now, right? Yeah, because when he runs out of blood, he turns into a kid because he doesn't have all of his powers back. So when he drinks blood, he turns older. That's why we keep seeing him go from child to adult. Because when he uses his blood or the blood's out of him, he goes into a child form. But when he drinks blood and has that in him, he turns into an adult. In short, it isn't mine. Maybe that's true, but the blood of the other kings is there too, right? Indeed it is. If you dissolve salt in pure water, it becomes salt water, right? There's no turning it back into pure water. I thought maybe this was the same thing. In other words, the one heart serving as master and 8 other kinds of blood mixing in. That is what my blood is. And now my blood is mixed in there too. Indeed, vampires do not digest the blood they drink. It mixes with their own and enters the body. I see, an interesting thought. I'll keep that in mind. So please don't make me sad by calling yourself a puppet. Ha ha ha, quite a thing to be told by someone about to become a puppet. Well, Lynn Rain vibed, I no longer have a use for you, but I at least this extended the time until your death. Shall we enjoy a last conversation? I was thinking about the relation between humans and vampires. No, me and you. And I thought so deeply about it, I just got myself confused. I trust in your strength and wisdom. Even now, I think they can solve this case. But you were using me to investigate the mansion, right? That wasn't our last conversation. Exactly. Trusting and using, it's all a matter of the distance between hearts. I had no other option but to get your help, but I'm sure even if I refused to investigate, you would have found another way to solve the case. Naturally. I expect I'll have no problems even with you dead. Well, of course, you have plenty of information now. However, with the death of my client, my duty to solve the case also disappears. No, I'm going to solve this case. Just give up already, Lynn Rainvibe. What are you trying to get at? You mentioned your relation with me. Lord Arne, I'm going to use you. Oh, here goes the music. Again, yeah, let's go, woo! Use me? You, a human? Ha ha ha. Such a fool up to your last moments, Lynn Rainvibe. You are at least a little amusing. But do you think I would accept having you use me? If I let myself be used, it would not be interesting. But if that were an interesting turn of events, what then? While I said I'm going to use you, I do truly believe in your abilities. I can't imagine I'd be able to solve this case without your help, Lord Arne. Isn't she supposed to be in a ton of pain still? For real. So until this case is over, use me. Have me dance in your palm and entertain you. Go ahead and use me as a tool. If that really is the appropriate stage for me. So the show we've been having until now wasn't appropriate for you? Of course it wasn't. I'm not a puppet, I'm a human with my own will. There's no way the puppet show I've been part of until now was where I belonged. I'm the star of this show, only I can be the lead role in this case. Any play in which I'm not the star is a complete piece of junk. Ha ha ha, you want me to once more put on a show where you are the star? Lord Arne, you are going to say you can only put a puppet show made of blood? Are you going to say, oh, I can't read? So I'm to manipulate a human with a will as a human keeping her human. But Lynn Rainvibe, did you not say it yourself? I don't understand the feelings of humans. Do you think I could put on such a show? You can always use me for guidance, right? I'll certainly let you do so. And doesn't the added difficulty posed by you not understanding make things more delightful? Furthermore, the delightfulness of Lord Arne approved. Ha ha ha, indeed, I've never met a human as delightful as you. And you know, if I'm the audience for this stinker of a show we've had, I'm booing the heck out of it. I'm here thinking, give me my money back. As a client too, I'm terminating my contract with this lousy detective. I already paid a fee up front, and I have a right to take it back. Ha ha ha, I see. Terminating the contract. Haha. And paying you back? I never thought of that. How delightful. You are truly delightful, Lynn Rainvibe. You'll give it back, won't you, my blood? Are you saying that with a true understanding of what it means to give you my blood? Yes. Trading our blood, in other words, performing a blood pact, and turning you into a vampire. However, I should make it clear up front, there's no guarantee a blood pact will succeed. Even so, if there's a chance I can survive, to both use you and to be used by you, I'm not going to die. Right, get up, Lynn Rainvibe. Oh, snap. Now, have you any final words as a human? Even if my body becomes a vampire's, I'm sure my heart will remain human. I see no end for final words. Ha ha ha, I see. Then let us begin, Lynn Rainvibe. What is going on? What? Isn't she dying? Whoa! Ye appear white, be dyed crimson in your entirety. Thy soul will be forever trapped here, your body rendered meaninglessly. Upon the name of Arne Neontold, this I declare. The name of our new buffoonish compatriot is Lynn Rainvibe. Now let us dance together joyously. What the frick, frackity fluke? Fluke, fluke. Oh. How old is she? The rest is up to you, Lynn, Rain Vibe. Rise once more onto the stage. Oh snap, okay, that's the end. It doesn't tell us how old she is. That image was a bit risky, I know. Whoa. It's late though. I would love to continue going to finish the story up because there is only one more chapter until the ending. But it is late. I don't want to keep you up, but I shouldn't be staying up either because I don't know how long this one would take, and I feel like it would go until like 3 a.m. in the morning if I keep going. So, sadly, I do have to stop right here for my stream. But I'm gonna let this play, do my ending for YouTube, and we'll go from there. Oh, look, Knock is in the back. Yoo-hoo, we meet again. Enjoying the case? Okay, onto the real business. Arne's about to find the killer, but do you want to try finding them first? Don't worry, you've got all the information you need to reason things out. Though it looks like Arne will need a little more time to notice. Well now, who could the killer of Lynn's father be? Oh, me? Heck, I don't know. Not that I'd tell you if I did. So that's that. Give it your best shot. Got it? Oh, right. You messed up with your reasoning here and there on the way here, huh? Too bad. I had a reward for you and everything. Well, if you feel like it, try getting here one more time. The parts that matter for my reward are the confrontations with the maids Diana and Elise, as well as the guard burned. Don't mess them up this time, alright? Okay, that's the end of this installment of the Casebook of Arne. Alright then, see ya. That was super interesting. Well, sad to say, I will be stopping. Well, okay, before I actually end Twitch, for those that are on my YouTube and that had come to this point, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the final chapter of the Casebook of Arne. Do you have thoughts about who our person could be, our killer could be? What are your thoughts? Tell me in the comments below. Thank you again so much, and if you enjoyed, why don't you like and subscribe my videos, please? That would be awesome. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!